Good evening, everybody. Cheers for joining us late. Apparently, I'm not allowed to say the baby's an arsehole.
I
wondered what was going on. That makes a lot of sense.
An arsehole.
There's been baby issues.
Were you the biggest one of all, Steve?
There's
Yeah, he's the baby issue.
Yeah.
But cheers for joining us and cheers for hanging on. Basically, we didn't think there was an end in sight and we needed to get ready and everything like that. And we was like, we're not making this. But we decided to just fuck it and go later instead. So cheers to everyone who's joined us. Hope everybody is well. Nice one for hanging on. I hope you've just been power drinking. I would say without any further ado, we'll get into it, but there's always a do.
Bit of a do it now.
To be fair, a do might be my favourite shit.
Yeah, sometimes the ado is better than the do, I would say.
I live for the ado.
Good. I agree with that.
Discussing, Monday, we're going down to Alex's golf course where he's going to be a former employee as of Tuesday.
And I've got my clubs all sorted.
Have you actually?
Yeah, that's right, isn't it? That's a putter, though. That is for the short game.
Oh no!
Right. So we was just sort of discussing how this is going to go down because we're trying to find the right adjective for how drunk. What did you just say you was going to get?
Rotisserie, mate.
Fucking good.
I hadn't heard that one before.
I came up with it on the spot.
It's good though. It's good.
I like ball bagged. I think that's really where you're aiming to be.
I don't know. I can't get ball bagged. I can get rotisserie though.
Get rotisserie, but not ball bagged. What about sleeping bagged?
That sounds even worse. That sounds like you wake up outdoors.
You know what? You can add ed onto the end of any phrase.
Yeah.
I've seen this.
Or word, and I think it can mean drunk in English. Try it.
I'm going to get Scientology, mate.
What about microphoned?
Toilet rolled. Absolutely.
Toilet rolled. I'm going to get printed.
Yeah.
What about frying pans?
Well, yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Everything works.
Absolutely plim sold tomorrow night.
Absolutely. Prawn crackered.
Yeah.
It's just cutting a rhyme and slang, isn't it?
Does booked work? Book might work.
Yeah, booked work.
Yeah.
I get webcammed.
Oh no, that sounds like like revenge porn to me.
Let's see what you guys give us your best bollocks adjective for drunk in there. Calculated, says Oliver. Car parked.
Yeah. Absolutely car park.
Smoked salmon. It's a Tory way of doing it.
Feeling a bit weird.
Donny van der Beek.
Wow,
no,
Gavin went there. That was a bit. I'm not even reading that out. Wankered. Yeah, wankered. Obviously, mullered. These are your standard fare ones. Yeah. Smoked salmon is a different one, though. Never. And car parks. I like car parks.
Soonest. Absolutely soonest.
What happened to Steve? You got soonest. He was talking all sorts of bollocks.
Biscuited.
Light bulb.
Pizza oven.
Biscuited. Blitz.
Yeah.
All right, we nailed it.
Tran made. That's the answer.
Yeah, Tran made. We invented it ourselves.
There we go.
Realize.
There we go. Shall I give us this tier 1 news that was just commented up there? Do you want me to read it out?
Oh, go on then.
This is from Verwijs, tier 1. Man United plotting Van der Beek robbery. United informed Ajax this week to talk about a transfer, tier 1 from Telegraph in Holland. There you go. There's the story.
There's some odd ones in there. Do we want to talk football?
Just thought it'd be worth mentioning since we brought it up.
No,
there we go.
Oh no!
Absolutely Van der Beeked, mate.
Not that one.
No, we can't do that one. Rum Down, that works.
Yeah, there's the one below that one that I was looking at and going, ooh.
Yeah.
Gazeboed. Oh, I like gazeboed.
Gazeboed. That's the standard one, though. That's the.
Yeah, that's the. Let's come up with a different.
All right,
one.
so we got some funky rounds for you tonight. We do obviously have Holyfields and Horses round.
During the war, you should be granddad.
I know I should.
During the war.
It looks like Dom's actually
that's Uncle Albert,
your beard. Not so much on Cameron's face, which looks like it's fell off.
Yeah, it looks like it's sliding
Like a
off.
mirror-
Cameron is
mirror
Cameron is
reverse.
definitely Rodney, though, isn't he?
You are?
Yeah, Cameron's definitely right.
Cameron is definitely Rodney.
Or is Cameron more like Boise or something?
Trigger.
Yeah, Trigger. Yeah,
Yeah.
Trigger.
All right, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to have a general knowledge round. We are going to have our Only Fools and Horses specialist round. We are going to have a picture round and here's the picture round. Objects no longer used.
Lovely.
As an example, one of the no, give it because I'm just going to lay it out for everybody. Pringles, like it, flatbreaded. One of the ones that we had, which didn't work when we uploaded it, and we didn't have time to change it, is butter churn.
Ooh. Yeah.
Shit like that.
No one's using them anymore.
Phil Jones, not bad. Right, and the last one that we've got is a music round.
Good.
Shall we get started?
Yes, please.
Sunday
Absolutely Sunday dinner.
Sunday dinners. It's a
Joe phrased. Yeah. Okay then. Number one. General knowledge. We'll do these and then go through the answers at the end. Was it? The inventor of a Pringles crisp can was buried in a Pringles can.
That's not true.
I
that's
feel
not true, is it?
that's a lie.
By the way, did you see that the mitts?
Wait. Show me that notepad again.
Oh, it's very small.
Is someone getting booked?
Yeah, put it in the wash.
It's a
The referee's one, that.
It looks like, it's like, I like to think I'm doing investigative journalism.
By the way, did you see what Mitts put in? The chat was about Pringles, apparently biscuits, not crisps.
No, it wasn't biscuits, it was something else, wasn't it? It was it
just
biscuit?
the amount of potato in there, there's not enough of it to say that they're crisps, so they have to be a biscuit.
Yeah, and I said, fuck off. We don't need that this year.
Well, that's the same thing with hot dogs aren't sausages because there's not enough meat in them. That's why they're called hot dogs.
What?
Yeah. A sausage, I think, has to be either 70 or 80% meat, whereas hot dogs aren't. So that's why they're called hot dogs and not sausages.
What's in them, Joe?
Paper, just lint, and like
Belly button fluff.
Belly button fluff, definitely. That's what I was
belly
going
button
for.
fluff I pulled out before. It was a relic.
Well, belly button fluff come out looking like a knick-knack.
Yeah.
That's not a thought you need, is it?
Blue knick-knack.
It was something I was about to say then, but now I forgot.
Talking about Pringles?
Pringles.
question mark.
Oh, them posh dogs.
Don't you try and get back on track.
You'd do something like that.
Pofonged. That might mean.
No.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Oh, yeah, they used to be classed as cakes. That was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the shape's a weird thing as well. And they only
It's
have to be that shape. That's why they go in a fucking can.
They pay less tax, they said, though. It's always money, isn't it? It's always a money thing.
Okay, number one, general knowledge. Get ready to write these down. We'll go all the way through, and then we'll roll at the end. Did you see that? I was going to say, look, Carol Baskin got Joe Exotic's farm zoo thing.
That's wrong. It's wrong.
That bitch.
Hang on. That bitch.
I ain't seen it.
All right, number one. How many ghosts appear to Scrooge in A Christmas Carol? And this is going to be a theme of tonight's show. There's going to be bonus, if anyone's keeping count, bonus points if you get the names.
Oh, my notebook's too small for bonus points.
This is Peter Kelly's round as well.
That is
I'm going to put initials.
Right, smaller.
I did have to swap 2 out, though, because we'd already had them in previous weeks. So I added another 2 on.
Oh, there you go. Someone just tweeted us saying Frederick J. Bauer, the man who invented the Pringles potato crisp packaging system, was so proud that a portion of his ashes had been buried in one.
Wow.
There you go.
That's not quite the same, though, is it? Because I was expecting a man-sized Pringles tube that's been loaded to the ground.
Or he was a Pringle tube-sized man.
He was in, he went thump as they lifted it off.
And once you pop, you can't stop, so they had to get him back out and eat him.
So that's number one. How many ghosts appeared to Scrooge in A Christmas Carol? Bonus for names.
I think it's actually this many.
See, the British Museum apparently has had 15 like ghost reports or something like in the last 2 months.
Really?
People are just bored.
2020.
Yeah, 2020 needs fuck off, done it, honestly. Jesus Christ. Number 2, Tom Cruise is a member of which religion?
I
/
said
cult?
this one. Sorry for ruining this one. Mm-hmm.
Number 3, what is the name of Henry the VII's first wife?
Did I write
The
that
V-
right?
I mean, yeah, but
The
did it add out that
I.
too, yeah. VIII. I. Also known as Henry VIII to some heathens.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, wasn't a fat bloke.
Well, not in his youth.
Was he an
Quite
athlete?
Quite athletic in his youth.
Someone wrote something about him. He was that tall. And he had a little bit of his costume where he used to put his old chap in.
Isn't that just your pants?
No, like literally just the old chap.
Oh really? I'd like that.
I
So
know.
he'd be Stark. He'd be Starkers, but just with that.
No. It's like, Joe, that they wore, like, was it? He's not Tudor, is he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He is Tudor.
Henry
So they
Tudor.
have like weird bell-bottomy type short affairs with like gapes in them and stuff like that. And they have like, is it a cod piece? Is it called?
Yes.
Oh, it's called cod. But his was
Smells
like
that
an upward curved one, like a boner.
But it
And,
was.
he used to pop his old chap in it.
That's lovely. That. It's like a little tray for it, and then do you think there's a window on it, like a cuckoo clock?
Do you like on camp the upstairs bit where you can sleep sometimes?
Unaware.
On like a VW camper van.
A camper van. Yeah.
Then you can pop it, yeah, like that.
Yeah. Have you seen it on those in like ponds where they put a little cube of water like above and the fish are up swimming in the water? It's like that.
Yeah.
But for his
So the fish go,
Cod-
fuck you to hell!
cod piece, yeah.
Yeah, big on. Boom, there we go.
12 minutes in.
It is a cod piece.
It is a cod piece, yeah.
Why do you know that?
Absolutely cod piece.
Why that should have been used anymore.
That's not the best one yet. Gonna get absolutely cod pieced on Monday. I want a cod. I reckon. I tell you what, I went for as a good cod piece. Do you know the box that you get popcorn chicken in from KFC? I reckon one of them. Just unzip your fly, put that there, use that as a cod piece. I think that'd be a lovely fit. Question 4.
You can write that down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a bit of grease on it.
KFC.
What was the name of Henry the VII's first wife?
Mm-hmm.
First wife, because he had a handful or so.
He did. That's his problem. Couldn't stop having an handful.
Number 4. What is a collective noun for a group of giraffes?
Why do you know that?
Do you know?
I don't know that. Or
Because
do
I've
you
been
know?
on I've been on
Though.
some pretty deep collective noun rabbit holes.
Do you know what? Normally, I think someone was talking utter wibble.
No, but
No.
I
I'm
fully
pretty sure
agree.
I'm pretty
I
sure
learned the
everyone-
collective nouns for hedgehogs the other day, and I can't remember what it is now. It's like a shuffle or a scuttle or a. I can't remember what it is, but there's some good ones out there.
Wildest sounding collective noun for animals.
A parliament of owls is pretty good. That's the one that always springs to mind.
What's the wildest unit of measurement for food you can come up with?
Ooh. I mean, anything served in a bucket seems pretty disgraceful, really, doesn't it? And that seems to be KFC's model.
A wheel of cheese.
Yeah, a wheel is
Wheel of
good.
cheese.
Like it's some concept that it's being used to roll around. It's suggested, isn't
Yeah,
it?
can I have a wheel? Well, how big's a wheel?
Yeah.
Doesn't really. It's not really descriptive, is it?
No, there's loads of yeah. A wheel of cheese. Do you remember? Did anyone used to watch Robot Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one that was called Wheelie Big Cheese. And I wonder if that was some reference to a wheel of cheese, or whether it was just because it was a big block of cheese on wheels.
I remember watching it. I don't remember what they were called.
Do you remember watching the Phoenix Nights Robot Wars?
No.
So good. Death by Chocolate is just a celebration box with an axe on the front of it.
Oh, It's a prickle, hedgehogs. I literally learned that last weekend.
Okay.
A prickle of hedgehogs.
In what year did the why'd you have to bring this up this year?
EU.
In what year did the UK join the EU?
Fucking hell.
Has anyone seen that Benedict Cumberbatch, Dominic Cummings film that's on Netflix?
How ill does Cumberbatch look in it?
Well, it looks like Dominic Cummings so pretty ill, but it's quite good, and they talk about that day in there. I watched it the other night.
That's what year did the UK join the EU?
Fuck knows.
Electronotch is saying, "Have you ever done the cheese run?" I've never done the cheese run.
I'd love a go at that.
Just throw a fucking load of cheese off a hill,
And you've got to run after it. Fucking
People
bolt after
die.
it.
People break the leg left, right, and centre, don't they?
It's really horrible, isn't it?
Why are you looking at me like that's weird? Like that's not a real thing? Because that is 100% a real thing.
Yeah, it's in one of them sort of.
Gloucester, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't
And
it?
you win like Gloucester cheese.
If you get to
Well
the bottom,
done.
you win the cheese.
Steve, would you ever go at like sitting in one of them big wheel things yourself? Like you hold on, and then you just get pushed off the hill, and you just fucking go for it down.
Maybe, but I feel like I'll get nauseous. I'm not really about getting nauseous.
What they
Oh,
call
okay.
zorbing.
Oh, the
The
Zorb.
Zorbs.
Yeah, I'll get throwing up in that. Fuck that noise.
Yeah, just booting you down the hill. That would be quality TV.
As a rum connoisseur, Steve, what is your thought on the rum and ting combination? It's a classic. Have you not had rum and ting? It's just a cheap version of Captain Morgan. It's not. It's just a spice rum. Tesco spice rum.
Take that fucking petrol that's in the office.
What's
Oh,
ting?
will do. Although the bottle was really dirty. It's like it's a
Ting.
sparkling grapefruit
I don't know
drink.
why the bottle's dirty.
Sparkling great.
Do you know
Yeah.
Say again.
that Manchester Still petrol that's in the office?
That should never be drunk by human beings. Never, ever, ever.
Tell him how much is left of it.
This much.
My
Yeah, and
God.
Steve was like, "How much is left in that bottle?" And I went to check the other day when I was in the studio, and there's this much, and the bottle is like crispy on the outside. We must have been handling that when we were
Tell you what.
absolutely Donny van der Beek, mate.
Fucking Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Number 6. What did Theresa May claim would be the naughtiest thing she'd ever done?
Oh,
AJ says, I almost bought Manchester Still for the Rum Down. Now, I like to think that we give you honest opinions here. We're not bought and paid. No one sponsors us, even though we're definitely open.
yet.
Yet, hopefully. But, we try all rum and we review all rum, and I'll be completely fucking honest with you. The Salford one, I didn't think was getting better, but that Diplomatica is outrageously good.
By the
So I'm
way,
going to put the Diplomatica, the Rum Bullion, and the Salford in what I would call tier 1 rums.
Right.
You can actually get a sponsor though, because it's kind of irresponsible.
Alex is fucking
isn't it?
emailing them today.
I know, but
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
actually watch the show with the whole shots kind of thing, they go, "Well, we can't."
it
sponsor
depends. It depends if we have a nice cut to of here. We're going to try the rum with a few different mixes with it.
It needs one of Joe's intros with a nice slow. pour and
Absolutely.
everything.
What was I saying then? I was going to say something then.
I've been for that.
But what I will say is that Manchester Still, the bottle's fantastic. It's really thin bottle.
It is
It's got
nice.
a beautiful bit of artwork. Obviously, it's Manchester, so I always favour a home team. But it's fucking gross.
It's not nice
It's so pungent.
because I had that with I didn't shot it first, and I had it in Coke, and I've gone to say, how much you put in there? I went just a normal amount, and at first I thought, oh, he's only joking there, but it literally is putting petrol in it, and it's got a horrible. It's even got like a little tequila hint to it.
It's
Where
just a
like-
very
it's that point
aggressive
where it's got-
alcohol
Ooh.
taste.
Aggressive's the word.
Yeah,
Aggressive.
it doesn't have a smoothness. It doesn't have a creaminess.
But what I was saying,
Sit there sniffing it, can't you? Because it's a lovely standing rum.
but what I was saying was
It's cork off, and someone goes like that on your nose.
that Sam lad that you've got involved. He put that selection he's been given for today. He's getting on this tonight.
Good
How
selection.
good was that? The
Good
4 rum he got given. It was Kraken, Salford,
Diplomatic.
Diplomatica, and what was the other
There was
one?
one I haven't tried, but you tried it. Red Leg.
Red Leg, which is decent as well. And you
Who's
just like,
this?
Sam, the new sports scientist for Paddock FC.
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Lovely. Question 5,
Question
isn't
7.
it? Oh, 7, sorry.
Question 7. In what year did Blue Peter first air?
Great show. It's gone downhill, I reckon, Blue Peter.
You still watching? Bit weird.
Since the assaults, or what?
It's a tough one.
They moved it, didn't they? It's now in Media City.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got a Blue Peter badge, Joe? I reckon you'd have a Blue Peter badge, I reckon. For something.
No, I haven't. Although you look like the sort of person where you could see a picture of you as a kid. With
Did it
a
like
golf,
that?
yeah, and like loads of golf clubs around you.
No, because I wasn't that good, to be honest.
You're not.
No.
In what year did Blue Peter first air?
So we know it's in the 20th
It's a
century.
Yes, I got that bit right.
Number 8. What is pyrophobia?
Sorry. That's a Phoenix Nights quiz question.
It's got to be what we think it is, isn't it?
What
Phobia.
what are you fear of? Pyrophobia. Pirates.
Better to get absolutely Peter Purvist.
Number 8. What is pyrophobia?
What's going on here?
I refreshed it because the internet's dog poo on the Wi-Fi.
A doggy poo poo.
Number 9. At what temperature are Fahrenheit and Celsius equal to each other?
I like this.
Or are we frozen?
I think
Oh,
so.
you have Steve. Yeah, you have Frozen. Yeah.
Give us a minute. You two talk amongst yourselves.
Steve, Alex, are you more of a fan of Fahrenheit or Celsius? Or let me introduce to you a third option: the much maligned centigrade.
Is
Now, where's-
centigrade the same as Celsius?
I think it might be, but since
Yeah.
Fahrenheit sounds like quite good, but Celsius sounds like some like Norse god, doesn't it? Celsius,
know.
god of temperatures.
I'm unsure of it all.
Celsius.
Celsius makes
Why
more
does
sense.
Kelvin sit on your scale?
I don't mind Kelvin, but it's one of the nerdiest names known to man. Although I love the term absolute zero, which is great.
That is a good.
Was it minus 258 degrees Celsius?
I think it's 240, isn't it?
I don't know, something like that. Yeah.
You have to snap a piss off. I'll tell you that.
That's
What's the
funny.
coldest you've experienced?
Not that cold, maybe like minus
No.
12.
Yeah, so don't think it's that cold.
Yeah. And that was in England. That was when I was going to Chesterfield College, nearly fell off a bridge onto a bypass.
I was
I think-
line once in Scotland, which is a real old school thing that you can't imagine still exists in the 2000s in the British forces, but it does. Basically, they have field telephones, which are literally one-way ringers, and they have to be laid with like speaker cable, to like like A and B cable. And some dickhead has to literally just go and like dig that in about an inch deep all the way around in between whichever comms tents they're trying to link up. And I was doing it and fell into a river.
What, minus what?
It's probably about minus 10.
That's awful. Did you feel like you were going to die?
Yeah, proper jackhammered, and they had to stick me in front of a kerosene heater with a blanket around me.
That's horrible.
As well. That's how they get you to start warming up quickest. But that's not the coldest I've been. The coldest I've been was when we went to Norway. We went doing biathlon in Norway. And it was pretty nice weather. It was like dead clear skies normally. Ski around, have a good time. And then one day we was doing, because biathlon is obviously skiing and shooting in it.
Yeah.
So you got to do quite a bit of shooting practice when we're out there. Just one day that we happened to go to the range, it was minus 25.
Oh, no.
Anyway, and then it got windy. And
Don't even bother.
dressed in lycra. And we've got like this little sort of cabin which is all insulated with a fire going on, which is lovely and warm. And the gaffer's got some binoculars or a telescope, and he's like looking at the target, and he's like, right, go out there, just fire 5 rounds off as a zero, and then come back in. You'd sort of like dash out there like, oh, fucking hell, get into position, go, brr, fucking just get them all over the show. No marksmanship principles in there.
No.
And fucking blat them off, completely miss the target, come back and be like, all to do is like, not one of them hit. You're like,
No. Do you have gloves on?
again. You got the
Your
thinnest.
fingers must be dead.
Weapon handling with gloves isn't a good idea. But you're wearing essentially like base layer trousers and base layer top with like a bit of a gilet on and a woolly hat.
Yeah.
It's fucking freezing. It's not a good
Crazy.
time.
Ross with the super chat. If Stephen was in Robot Wars, he'd be Den of Geek. Do you remember Den of Geek?
No.
I'm pretty sure that was a team on Robot Wars. Very obscure, unless I'm getting that wrong. I think it was, though.
Number 9. What temperature are Fahrenheit and Celsius equal to each other?
I think it's that.
12 questions in this one. Number 10. How many sitting US presidents have been assassinated to date?
Sitting.
Are you planning something?
So,
Did you know
11 on the 6th of June.
being US president is the most deadly job on earth by statistically speaking?
Exactly.
You're more likely to die as the US president than you are in any other job.
I don't believe that.
Well, it's like 11%.
Yeah,
That's
percent.
right.
Hang on. So there's been how many?
There's 45.
Or
Right.
something.
Yeah, and I think there's been
Surely,
well,
like,
I don't guess.
know, the leader of the Venezuelan coup is probably more.
Yeah, but that's not a job role, is it? You can't wake up and say, "What do you want to be?" I want to be the leader of the Venezuelan coup.
I bet you could.
Give it a good go.
Joe. Mad that. How many US sitting presidents have been assassinated? Bonus point for naming them all. Number 11. Who authored the Hunger Games book series? I think it's whoever is in fucking charge of running this year, to be honest.
Oh, I can't think of the name.
No, that's very annoying.
I know the name, I can't think of it.
Number 11. Who authored the Hunger Games book series?
It's a woman, isn't it? What is it? I don't know. Hunger Games by
Brian Potter.
I don't know.
No.
Number 12. Which British archaeologist discovered Tutankhamun's tomb? Then
Did you get that right, Joe? With the little
Yeah, I love ancient Egypt. I love it.
Sorry. Don't mind us.
What's Callum just put there?
Huh?
It's too bad to do it on this internet. 2 seconds, Turkish. I'm just trying to figure something out here.
Callum has just put how many burgers is an acceptable amount in a day?
4?
It depends what kind of burger you're after.
Or are you just in the living room?
Yeah, so that's a big question because if you're at a barbecue, then it's 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're at a barbecue, I don't know if we've ever reached the limit.
No, you just keep going until they run out. That's the rule.
Yeah.
But in a house, if you've got to cook your own,
Probably 3 or 4, 4 or 5 in it. Maybe two
Yeah.
2 for lunch, 3 for dinner.
now
Any
what's the
more than
limit?
that's a
What's
lot.
the limit on ordering from McDonald's in a sitting?
I used to like getting a meal and a box of 20 nuggets.
What show me here?
It's a good one.
That's a good order.
Me and my mate once ordered 20 McChickens once.
Yeah, me and my brother-in-law did that.
99p for a burger, and you're like, well, I'll just have 20 then.
It's amazing in America, a McDouble is 99 cents in some McDonald's, isn't it? And it's like a double cheese. But it's not quite this because they have a McDouble and a double cheeseburger. What's the difference?
I think the double cheeseburger, the expensive one, has got a £1/4 burger in it. The McDouble is just like the basic, like
The
shitty
thin
thing.
ones. Okay.
Thinny,
Because when I was there, it was
crappy
like McDouble 99 cents, double cheeseburger like $2.20 or something.
Yeah.
Cameron's had 3. We're discussing whether that's too much.
No, that's
No.
absolutely not too much.
It all depends on what you've got in that. If you've gone full out with a full like fancy bun and all that kind of, I think you're pushing it there. But if it's just a burger, maybe
need
with
to
a
have, like,
bitch.
dinner, then his tea, then pull out 3 burgers. I mean, is it too much?
Or did you have a burger for your lunch? Have you gone for tea and then it's 11 o'clock and you thought, you know what, I could do one more. That's not too much. You could go for 4.
Half of that burger's lettuce. So fucking sort your life out for starters.
Mr. Super Chat before, I think.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of bacon on. There's a good chunk of bacon on there, though.
Gaz W says shots, barn pots. Fuck's sake.
That's not even what I meant.
Question 6 says Notch.
So,
Janine's on the sours again. That's not fair. You can't be doing that. That
Mel-
doesn't count as a shot.
What did Theresa May claim was the naughtiest thing she's ever done?
He didn't get me any. Yeah, he did he?
was it?
Sours. If you're on sours, I can have orange juice. I reckon that's the equivalent.
Well, I don't know. 40 shots down or something.
It just tastes like shit.
Probably.
Yeah.
Someone asking about Rashford there, Steve. Assuming Rashford's ankle injury carried last year has healed up after this injury and the pandemic and everything. What do you reckon?
Played today, I can sort of let in everyone. It's hardly news now, is it? So the word on the street seemed to be that he was ready to go.
Was it?
Yeah. And I had a chat with someone today, separate. He just says he's sharp as anything, and he's just going to be mint. So I reckon he's going to be absolutely mint.
He
Love
never
to
had
hear
a break since joining. He's just been played since his debut, and that's him. Never had a summer off. Just been getting after it. So it's
That's exciting, isn't it?
Exciting time to see what the crack is, and he's
I
healed
think
up.
he's going to. I think he's been mint.
As we were saying, like in terms of is he going to be ring rusty or anything like that? I don't know.
It depends because I think everyone is. I think that's the whole point. I think that.
I see. Yeah, he shouldn't. No one's played in 3 months. Everyone's ring rusty. So it was Mellow C. There we go.
The game might look slow, but I doubt he will look any worse than anyone else.
The game was today, wasn't it?
You what? Sorry.
4-4.
Yeah. Do you see? Pogba got a goal and 2 assists. Rashford got 3 goals. Bruno got 2 goals and 2 assists.
Like
And they weren't even on, and like they didn't even have the best team together by the sounds of it. They just kind of
Pogba
gone.
and Bruno are on different sides. I'm excited. Is there a question 13, Steve?
No. It's 12.
Okay. Okay, cool.
15, AJ. Not even 17.
But it does mean like a week on Friday the matches are back.
Oh my god.
Have you been planning how we're going to do this yet?
Yeah, I know what we're doing.
That makes one of us.
Just about. I don't know who's going to be there, but I know what they're doing when they are there.
Okay, is everybody got it ready?
Yes.
Shall we?
So, hat trick from Marcus. It's not bad, that is it? That's putting everyone on notice a little bit. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah. My back's been in bits, and I've just done that.
Like.
Oh, hello.
With his shitty internet.
Who's this?
Hey!
Hey, you all right?
There we go.
Have you been playing along?
Have you got some pictures of the communist bloc on the wall behind you there?
No, anyone who's been watching Normal People will know that's the Trinity College Dublin. If anyone's been watching Normal People, I don't know. No one.
I haven't known, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's just a load of teenagers having sexy. My mother's sat in the room with me. It's a load of teenagers having sex, man. That's what.
I have been watching that. I have been watching that. Sorry.
It's a bit of smut.
She loves it, bless her.
I did just see a question. Are we still having the Rum Down once we have a game on a Saturday? TBC. We'll have to figure it out. And I am trying to figure out how we even get what's happened.
Ooh.
Janine's standing at the door.
Kieran, what is that that's gone in the camera there? Is that you?
No, it's a pen. Relax. It's not anything else.
All right.
No, it's not a dildo.
Episode.
It's not a dildo. It's a pen.
Right, number 1. Shut up. How many ghosts appear in to Scrooge in A Christmas Carol?
Is it 3?
I'll play along. It is 3, I'm
Who is-
fairly sure. It is 3.
Name them.
Goes to Christmas present, goes to Christmas past, goes to Christmas future.
Yeah. That's what I've
One
gone for.
one of them's Jacob Marley.
There we go. That's what we was looking for.
One of them's himself. Isn't it? And one of them's like Uncle Ben from the Rice Company, isn't it?
Okay.
So is it 3?
Scrooge is a member of which religion/cult?
Scientology.
Surely.
Who fell over?
Megan is on a stormer in here. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Is that your sister?
My younger sister, but she's not on the cans anyway.
Why are we getting text off Patterson saying 42s?
He
Who's in
must have
down,
had a
mate?
bit.
Give it up.
A lot of people
3.
saying this
Want
ball
to say
goes. See.
It's not what I've written down.
Okay.
Peter says, Joe, there's 4 ghosts.
All right. Okay. So is it Jacob Marley, then past, present, and future?
Yeah,
Come on.
that sounds right. That sounds right.
Okay.
So I'm wrong with 3 then.
I apologise.
I said all 4 of them. Can I have it?
No.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I actually did
So-
say Jacob Marley, Christmas present, past, and future.
You nibbled
I
there,
think I
Christ.
sent you an email today about friendlies. Who'd you send it to? Because you didn't send it me. Did you send it to the email address that's on my Twitter? Because that's Mitts.
Oh, he won't answer it till Monday. He has an automatic response.
And it's that.
Yeah, it's that. I'll email you back on Monday.
Maybe. What was the name of Henry the VII's first wife?
Claire.
Catherine of Aragon.
Catherine.
I'll bring you in till you're ready, chill.
Can we start calling ourselves from where we're from? Can I not be Stephen of Droylsden?
Oh, that actually works.
It does.
Joseph of Worksup.
Yeah.
Alex of
I
Sales.
think we need to bring that back.
Yeah, I like the idea of that.
I think we need to bring that back.
All right,
All right, number 4. Should be. Number 4. What is the collective noun for a group of giraffes?
Tower.
It is a tower.
Why do you know that?
That is the question. Why?
Honestly,
do you know
look them
that?
up. Some of them are really, really good.
Joe, can I ask another question?
Yeah.
Where did you get your tracksuit from last night?
Oh, don't worry about it. Question 5.
Yeah, where did you get that tracksuit from?
I know a guy who works in the sports apparel business, and he gave it me for free.
I was going to say, because to find quite a long-legged tracksuit, it's quite a long-legged tracksuit.
Very
that.
long-legged, isn't it? And here's something else for you. A little teaser, perhaps. It's not the only one I've got. Question 5.
Oh,
More to come.
Yeah.
oh, no, and there's next week's Late Night Live.
Number 5. What year did the UK join the EU?
Is it 73?
It is 73.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Watch that Dominic Cummings thing with Benedict Cumberbatch. It's very good.
He keeps getting suggested to me on Netflix, but he looks so ill in it that I'm like, ugh.
Do you know the worst part about it? Because it sort of uses him as this kind of like alternative kind of genius is the kind of role that he's playing. You almost like him because it's Cumberbatch and it's, do you know what I mean? It's like
Well,
a
he's
film about this guy.
actor, he's fucking
Yeah,
fat.
exactly. But
Dominic
you've got to remember what he did.
Reprehensible bellend.
Yeah. Watch it though; it's very good, and it's obviously it's not all true, but it's a relatively accurate representation of what happened. It's good.
Number 6. What did Theresa May claim was the naughtiest thing she'd ever done?
Something
And
run about in.
How the fuck does that come up in a press conference, by the way? And
It
why
wasn't-
are people asking football managers this in press conferences?
It wasn't a press conference, was it? It was that interview she did at home where she was trying to look more like a human after she danced like a robot. And then they were like, "What's the naughtiest thing you've ever done?" And she was like, "Oh, I don't know. I suppose I danced through a field of wheat, and the farmers weren't so happy about that." That'll show them. Is it something like field of wheat?
It is Field of Wheat.
Yeah.
Fields of wheat. Stop it.
Who's
Yeah, but maybe that's the sort of questioning that we need to see brought into post-match press conferences.
Yeah, definitely.
which manager in the Premier League gives the answer of the worst thing you could have done?
Sean Dyche.
Who's got the worst answer? No, not Sean Dyche.
No, Sean Dyche strikes me as quite a family man. I'm not gonna lie, he strikes me as like a family orientated man. Probably edge more towards. Oh God,
Who's got a rough answer to that question?
It's definitely Sean Dyche.
Frank Lampard, probably. Because
No.
Frank. Oh, you know what he's been up to.
Those dirty little three-ways that was happening at that time.
Look. I think JT and who was it? JT and who's the assistant manager at Chelsea now? What's his name?
Jody Morris.
Yeah,
Jody
didn't they get
Morris.
done for some weird shit back in the day or something like that? Like
John Terry's got a longer fucking list than Santa Claus.
Yeah. Oh, you've been shy now.
And then he cries when he gets caught. At least have the fucking stones to fucking stand up there.
Steve Bruce is definitely done.
Oh,
He's done the worst things at a buffet, but I don't think he's got like. I had a what's it called, a red world buffet closed down just for myself.
I tell you, he seems a bit crazy on the loose end. Ralph Hasenhüttl, he seems like a guy. Get a few shots in him, fighting anyone that comes past him. He's got a zip up over his mouth. He's got a zip up over his mouth in a 40-degree club. And he's like,
Great shout, Nigel Pearson. Nigel Pearson, I reckon, is an absolute nutter.
There was a diplomatical, please.
Pearson.
Seven-
Pearson, they call him.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, I guess 1970? Don't know.
58.
Oh, I went 68.
That's old. That's older than like Corrie and EastEnders and all sorts. I think Coronation Street is 1970, isn't it?
I need another beer.
Coronation Street's like, it predates television.
Yeah, it was just a street play for the first 200 years.
could you get me a can of Stella out of the pack that's in there, please?
Number 8.
Bloody hell.
Pyrophobia.
Pirates.
Got to be fire in it. Is it not?
Fire. Surely fire.
Fear of fear.
Bollocks.
So what's pyro? Pyro is fire, though, isn't it? Got that wrong.
Ow.
Gavin, can we get an allegedly on that? Jesus.
Hold on.
Yeah. Pyrophobia is the fear of fear.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like a Bruce Lee quote.
Well, what's the fear of fire then? Let me Google that.
Pyrophobia.
Yeah. Is it just dark or is it dark spiced? It might be dark spiced, you know.
Pyrophobia is the term for fear of fire. Steve, where you got these questions from, mate?
Spell it. P-R-Y-O.
Pyro.
That's Pyrophobia, you donut.
You're right.
Oh, Steve, you silly sausage. Can we have a point for point fire? I wouldn't have got it, but I got the answer to the question he asked.
Are you trying dark?
I'm giving myself that.
Black.
So it's Pyrophobia.
I'm getting it as well. Pyrophobia. That wasn't the question.
Yeah, I would have gone with the fear of nosy neighbours.
You all got it. Pyrophobia is what the Oppo have when Stratford Paddock play away.
Yeah.
AJ Montana, is that Diplomatico exclusive or reserve I see? And it's fucking belting. I don't know a way to describe it. It's fucking.
Kieran, I like the neckline on your shirt that you've got there.
You know what? The missus is sat next to me. She's too shy to get on camera now. But she
Get
says
her
I look like a
on.
priest.
Oh, go
She
on.
says I look like a priest.
No wonder she likes you wearing
You
it.
come say hello now. No, she having none of it. No, I look like a priest. Apparently,
At what temperature are Fahrenheit and Celsius equal to each other?
-40.
40.
Minus 40.
there's more to temperature than this.
It's absolute zero.
Answer.
Minus 273.
The nightmare is, I would like to encourage Pyro at Paddock Game. Everywhere that we're looking at
But
playing,
you
has got a
can't.
40 pitch.
Yeah, that's not responsible, is it?
They
You don't want
are
to melt the floor.
a tad expensive when they set on fire.
Aren't they like actually millions?
Half a
Yes.
million. Half a million. So
Yeah,
where is
but
that? Why we don't see more 4G pitches? Why?
Yeah, I can't believe they're so expensive.
There's only councils and like clubs that are funding that shit.
Yeah.
$500,000. What now? Right, number 10. How many sitting US presidents have been assassinated? Did we not actually give this answer? We're talking about.
Kind of.
No, I've guessed 4.
It is 4.
Is it?
James Garfield, William McKinley, Abraham Lincoln, and JFK.
I only knew JFK and Abraham Lincoln, but I knew that it was more than 2 because of that stat that I did.
Was JFK an inside job? I don't know.
Inside Steve Jobs.
It's all right. They're having an argument over rum.
Huh? Why'd you ask?
Number 11. Who authored the Hunger Games book series?
Don't know. Who is it?
No. What do you mean no?
Phoebe O'Leary. Is it nice, Dave? Oh, Mark, come on, less of that in the comments.
Susan Collins.
I knew
Yeah.
Susan
12.
Collins.
Which British archaeologist discovered Tutankhamun's tomb?
Howard Carter.
Then fucking rinsed it.
In the Valley of Kings.
How did that not get discovered until 19? Was it 1911?
No, it was after that. It was after that, wasn't it? I thought it was in the 50s. No, it was before that. It's close to what you were saying.
It's around that point, isn't it?
Yeah. There's pictures and stuff in there. Howard Carter.
How the fuck did no one clock that for that long?
Insane, isn't it?
Cairo's not exactly a small gaff, is it? Let's be honest.
1922, nearly 3,000 years after his death. Insane. Well, it's because it was they were purposely put away so that they would be hidden, so they wouldn't be looted and robbed and stuff. So they were hidden on purpose.
You've seen the size of the things.
Yeah, they're big.
That's a proper nothing to see here, lads, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, let's see what you got in there then. 5 out of 14. Impressive with it being only 12, but okay.
Peter says 14 out of 14. You're lying.
No, to be fair,
no, it wasn't. There was 2 extra rounds.
Well, that's the bonuses. You don't get it. It's not out of that because it was a bonus.
Yeah, I got 10 out of 12. Oh, no, I got 11 out of 12 because I named all the ghosts.
I think I got 4.
Where's he gone?
He's off.
Oh, he's having a barney.
Okay. Right, this is the Only Fools and Horses specialist round. I'm going to be honest. I found this well hard. How many of these did I get right? Like 3? 4. I got that one, didn't I? 5.
I'm not going to do well on this.
I'm not going to do well in the slightest, no.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It's well harder. I mean, it depends how often you're watching Only Fools and Horses, I guess, doesn't it?
Not enough.
It's hardly even on these days because there are too many dodgy episodes.
What, in terms of like the modern palette?
Too many, you can't say that anymore episodes. Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. So it's never even on telly.
Do you see Lee Francis did an apology today about Bo Selector?
Yeah.
I've seen that, yeah.
It's hard to know, innit? Don't know what the...
What did I say? I seen I think Jay shared a Faulty Towers scene. You kind of just went...
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either. And you just kind of go, that's bad.
It's very bad.
Well, if you've seen the one, because I showed it you a few. I think I've shown it in the office a few times, which is the Fantasy Football League one from the 90s, where they have Ray Houghton of the Irish national team dressed as an IRA member.
Yeah, you have. One of the things with the Faulty Towers thing, as insane as it is part of his character was that he would pander to rich people because he thought that was the right thing to do. But even in that scenario, it's just insane that conversation happens, isn't it? It's mad.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. The Faulty Towers one, if you haven't seen it, it's literally as bad as you could possibly imagine in terms of language used. And I don't remember that.
Well,
Yeah.
No, it's bad.
I know
and
that
it's still...
they had the Manuel, which is a real fucking bad Spanish stereotype, isn't it?
No, it was...
it's not that.
Worse than that. It was worse than that.
Yeah.
And it was... and it's on Netflix. Like, they found... It's still... This scene is still on Netflix. And you kind of go... It just shouldn't be on. It just...
No. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Only Fools and
Only
Horses.
Fools and Horses specialist round. Plonkered. Good one, Ross. Number 1. What is the character name of Boyce's flirtatious wife?
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Oh, I know that one.
We're all gonna say it like he says it as well.
Yeah, we are. We absolutely are.
Let's see who can keep that last syllable going for the longest, Alex.
Okay.
It's not quite a yogurt off, but it's not bad. Has everyone... Did we get the trophy out last week?
No.
No, you tweeted it.
No, but I can't remember when it came.
By the way, the picture makes it look a lot bigger than that.
Like this big.
Did you?
It looks like the Ashes.
Engraved, though. It is probably engraved.
Yeah, it's
Is it
engraved.
metal?
Metal. That's actually marble.
Wow.
It might
No,
be.
it's not.
I don't know.
Speaking of losers,
Good if I
you
dig
got
it
off.
Lockdown yogurt eating champion of the world. I'd love to have been in the office when they're like, got another trophy order, our kid. What does it say on it?
And then they must be going, it must be important because no one else is doing this in lockdown, are they?
It says lockdown eating yogurt eating champion of the world. World champion. There you go. Okay, number 2. What is the name of the tower block that Del Boy lives in? One of the ones I did know.
It's Cam there. His screen's up. No
It
one's...
looks like he's not concentrating though, doesn't it?
Chloe, you don't need to say sorry. You're an absolute legend every week. Number 2, what is the name of the tower block Del Boy lives in? Number 3, what does it say on the side of the famous Robin Reliant?
Oh, it's
All right.
something like that.
That is... I'm here staring.
Number 3, what does it say on the side of the famous Robin Reliant?
Not a Reliant Robin.
I mean, whatever. I've got a really good story about a Robin Reliant Robin that I don't really incriminate myself with.
Did you tip one over?
Isn't it?
I'm sure it's a Reliant Robin.
It's fucking yellow with 3 wheels. Looks about as sturdy as a box of cornflakes.
I think they are.
Don't they have like an 800cc engine or something as well?
Yeah, they're ridiculous. Just barely even move.
Number 4, in the episode The Yellow Peril, Del Boy is asked to paint a Chinese restaurant yellow. The paint turns out to be luminous yellow. What else does Del Boy use the neon paint for?
I'm gone here. Oh, I did 30 press-ups yesterday. My whole torso feels like it's going to snap into 1,000 pieces. 30, that's it.
What got you to do that? Why did you decide
Oh, well,
to
I
do
had my
that?
shirt off and I thought, let's flex it, boys. So I did 30. So I did
Were
30
you
press-ups
in-
and then stood in the mirror for half an hour and then had a shower.
Were you in your? Were you half in the Spanish tracksuit by any chance?
No, I had my pajama bottoms on that look like they've got a builder's toolkit on them.
Show me.
Yeah, we'll do. You'll love these, Steve. Look at that little builder's toolkit.
Oh my god!
Sometimes you need to do a bit of DIY.
All right, moving on. Number 4, the episode Yellow Peril, Del Boy's paints a Chinese restaurant yellow. The paint turns out to be luminous yellow. What else does Del Boy use the paint for? Number 5, what item finally makes the Trotters millionaires? It wasn't 4 kilos of uncut Colombian Bam Bam. Street value is 850k.
Is it for 4 kilos? Not bad.
It's good gear. Number 5, what item finally makes the Trotters millionaires? Number 6, what is the name of the local pub which Del Boy, Rodney, and Uncle Albert drink in on a regular basis?
These are all things I would have known 10 years ago.
Yeah,
I just don't know.
Number 6, what is the name of the local pub which Del Boy, Rodney, and Uncle Albert drink in on a regular basis? Are you going to read out the stupid picture round?
If you want me to.
Okay. This is your idea.
Well, I don't get any help off you, do I?
What do you mean?
I don't get any help off you.
I'm a talent. Number 7.
He's too busy forgetting his last man standing teams.
I'll go there. Set.
We're all out, so don't matter.
Is it literally everybody out as well?
No, one's left, which means if he wins tomorrow, he wins.
Who's that, Patrick?
Yep.
Fucking hell. He's got Wolfsburg as well, hasn't he?
Yep.
The bastard. That home advantage thing's a tricky thing, isn't it? It's just not. It's not
Leipzig have let me down twice.
Well, that's your fault for picking Leipzig. What was it? 2 draws, 2 wins since we came back.
Yeah, but they're playing bottom of the league.
Yeah, but they're crap. And Paderborn love a draw.
All right, complete the lyrics to the outro theme. We've got some half price. Really?
Yeah.
Got some half price crack.
No, we've got some half price crack iced.
Oh,
So do it with the commas. Yeah.
that looks like a comma.
No, this is my thing. Just read.
It definitely says we've got some half price crack. Anyway, complete the lyrics to this. We've got some half price crack, iced, and miles of carpet tiles.
You're not doing it right.
Half price crack.
Don't think I know it.
Number 8. What nickname does Rodney give Del's Capri gear?
I just don't know.
Capri.
Steve can't read and I can't write.
It's not a good combination.
No, it's not.
Notch saying last paddock man standing on drink competition.
See, I think, to be honest, if it's shot for shot, I reckon you're going to be standing before the end of it.
I'm not
You
doing
just
that.
no.
Actually, though, you say last man standing, that's like a metaphor or more like a symbolic term. But you actually fall over when you're drunk, don't you, Steve? Like, actually, like, trip and fall. I've seen you do it.
When?
In the studio.
I jumped into that box.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I did. Cam was holding it. And I thought the funniest thing that I could do is to jump into a box Cam's holding, which obviously immediately...
Right, okay. All right, I believe you then.
Yeah. No, I jumped into it. I didn't fall over. I fell over getting out of bed the other day, though. But what was it, like 5-6 weeks ago when we had like the epic Rum Down. I don't remember.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's number 8. What nickname does Rodney give Del Boy's Capri gear? Number 9.
Should we have
What is
Kieran
Del's
back in?
favourite way of saying goodbye?
All right, Kieran.
Guten Tag.
Yeah.
Ja, wunderbar.
To the wall.
Huh?
Joseph,
What?
Oh yeah.
you fell over and headbutted a wall on camera.
Yeah, but that's because I was doing sports. I was heading a balloon, Steve. That's athletics. People fall over during sports all the time.
You're in the water bottle that you threw to yourself.
That's the same thing. I can't really. I don't remember the exact details.
Number 9. What is Del's favourite way of saying goodbye? Number 10. Rodney's GCSEs are in which 2 subjects?
Oh, that's cute, isn't it?
Kieran's gone again.
Where'd he go then?
Where's he gone?
He's lost it.
He's just not having a good time, is he?
Excuse me.
Oh, what a great question. Rodney's 2 GCSEs are in what?
It's sad.
Thank you.
What? All right. Number 11. Grandad always used to tell Del and Rodney that their father believed that a certain team would win the FA Cup. Which team was it? Give the video a like.
Yeah,
You're
let's go
absolutely
for it.
fucking bored to death of lockdown.
Tell you what, if we go back into full lockdown again, which is looking like it might fucking happen, that'll be that. It's fucking.
It's shit because it seems like every things are progressing, so you expect things to be naturally progressing and getting better. If it just goes back to zero again,
But it's just not.
Well, they're doing it regionally as well, aren't they? So it'll just be the northwest that go down.
Yeah, it's all right.
They can't afford to do everyone.
Where we work.
Well, you can drive to Durham then, can't you? You'll be sound.
Hello, welcome to the Stretford Paddock Studio in Windermere. Number 12. According to Dell, why is Trigger called Trigger?
I don't know any of these, but I really want to know the answers to all these questions.
You what?
I don't know any of these, but I'm looking forward to the answers.
Number 1. Should we do the answers? Everyone ready?
Yes.
Chloe says, come to Cornwall. Whereabouts in Cornwall are you? I like Cornwall.
I love
Cornwall.
Cornwall.
Feels like a different country.
Yeah, it does.
I do love Cornwall. It doesn't
It's
feel
really good. It might be my favourite part of England.
I think it might be the only county without a professional football team.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Although,
St. Ives.
professional.
St. Ives, aren't we?
No, I think I wanted to go and you wouldn't let me.
St. Ives is nice.
I'm sure we've been.
St. Ives is lovely. Very busy in the summer, though. But nice, like, twisty streets and cool little arty shops and stuff, good restaurants.
Yeah, I do like Cornwall.
Where you nearly lost your life
Yep.
surfing.
Nearly died because I'm fat.
I think we talked about this last week, didn't we?
Probably.
Not last week, it was a few.
Oh, was it? A few weeks ago.
First or second Rum Down, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, where his suit filled up with water.
No, we did go to that one.
Aren't they meant to be so skin tight that they can't fill with water?
His zipper
A wave
popped
hit
open
me.
at the back.
Hit me on the zip. Right on the zip. It just went bosh, open, filled, dragged me down. It was like a scene from 999 with Michael Burke.
No, no
Zipper popped open. Surfing so hard he burst out of his wetsuit.
he wasn't surfing so hard. There was no
That'd have
surf.
been
He was
sick.
riding the waves. He was catching gnarly surf. He was catching that white peak.
Imagine if that was on camera. How funny that would have been.
Steve walking out looking
That'd
like
have
a,
been
a hot water
funny.
balloon.
Just
Hot
gone
water bottle,
full
sorry.
the water.
Hot water bottle with a face drawn on it, walking out the sea.
About this though, because I think the day I think we did go to St. Ives, and Janine got nerve damage from sunbathing on a cloudy day.
What?
That's impressive.
Very easily. We were out, like, it was a bit overcast.
I bet it was
We were
cloudy.
probably out an hour, and I burnt my legs that bad that I couldn't actually walk, like, properly on my heels. I had to tiptoe everywhere. It killed, like, even worse than childbirth, I'd say. It was,
Really?
yeah.
What? How did you get the soles of your feet burned? What were you doing? A headstand for an hour?
It was her entire body.
Oh, your calves. Like, so if you put your foot
Oh,
down, it would stretch the skin. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Damaged my whole.
It was this cloudy. I had a jumper on.
It was like it was weird, and I
I was like, how
burned.
you fucking sunburned in that? I had a fucking jumper. It wasn't even like wasn't hot, wasn't sunny. It was just.
You can get sunburnt through clouds. People always say that, don't they? But I didn't think it was actually true.
Yeah, it was windy though. It's that.
The old wind burn. That's what you got.
Yes.
Touch of the wind burns.
Breeze. You might have been able to fly a kite, but I
Whatever.
don't think anyone was battening down the hatches.
Whatever.
So yeah, to answer your questions, Chloe, she's on my lifeguard. See, that's
No saving Stephen. You're full of water.
I was.
You couldn't drag him out.
Like a treasure chest.
Yeah, you couldn't have dragged me out. Maybe with a witch. On the front of those discoveries that they have on the beach. Where are we up to it?
Imagine just put
we've
a
had 12
winch in the
questions.
back of your suit and dragged you up the beach.
What's my thoughts on Havana 7-year-old? Is it worth £4? I think I got one.
Have you opened it?
What's that bottom one there?
Or is that plenty?
Not at the bottom.
Pyrophobia.
Oh,
Is it 7 year?
oh, that's so funny.
I've never seen it called 7 year before. That's
Oh.
Havana. Oh, it's nice. I like it.
Have you just seen the WhatsApp message?
No.
Cam's just
Can I
asked, Steve, can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim. Not very fast, but I can swim.
What's your go-to stroke for swimming? Are you a
Uh,
front crawler? You a doggy paddler? You a breaststroker?
He just has a stroke when he tries to swim.
I'm feeling attacked here. I'm going to be honest.
Or do you just or do you go
I'm really bad at
backstroke straight away?
swimming. Last time I swam, I got cold shock syndrome and I thought I was going to die.
Right, do you know when you first join the army, they line you all up, right? And you go in, you do your swimming, and they line you up then by your times. And some racial stereotypes are accurate in terms of
Really?
like black people don't swim too good, right? Now here's the fucking daft bit though. There was like people who actually swam for England in our platoon. They were all at that end, and then it kind of got a little bit darker all the way to the end, with me like about 3 from the end. Me going, well, one of us was fucked right up here, aren't they? I don't know what's going on. I can swim. I'm just slow.
Mm. You don't feel like you're going to die, but you're not getting anywhere anytime soon.
Yep. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just not speedy with it. I just never have been.
Mm.
Don't know what it is. I think I'm negatively buoyant. Or I was before I got fat. I don't think I am now.
Be good now.
I think when I was lean, I was negatively buoyant. Now, buoyant. You're laughing. Thank you.
Is Joe frozen? Oh no, he's back.
Imagine going surfing. I can swim. I'm just slow.
This is going to get trending on Twitter. Stephen Howson can't swim.
Definitely swim. Right. Have we done number 1 yet?
No.
All right, you two need to get ready for it. Go and give it.
I can't actually do it.
The character name of
Bye.
Flirtatious
Thank
One.
you, Marlene.
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 Got that one.
Yeah, that's me one.
Number 2. That's Marlene, in case you weren't paying attention. Number
Marlene.
2. Chloe says, can I have a wee break? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want us to just pause? Like, done? Okay. Number 2, what is the name of the tower block Del Boy lives in?
Don't know.
Should know that.
What's that
one.
shit-eating grin Alex has got all about? And why is your internet from the 40s?
Fine. I don't know. It's just dreadful. Absolutely dreadful.
Oi, diabetes kid, why am I getting abused in our fucking group chat?
Well, it's only right.
You could do like, a drinking game with you, couldn't you? Like every time you say the army, when I was in the army, you take a
what?
shot. When
It's Nelson Mandela House, anyone, by the way.
Did you
make a game of it.
did you see the Bert Kreischer drinking game, Steve, that they were doing on Two Bears? It's very good. It's every time he interrupts someone, which is every 35 seconds.
Number 3, what does it say on the side of the famous Robin Reliant, or Reliant Robin, if you want?
Trotter's
I
independent
dunno.
trading.
What?
Trotter's independent trading.
You, Joseph, what the fuck was you just saying, then?
I don't know. Is what I said.
That's his accent.
It says Trotter's Independent Trading Company New York, Paris, Peckham.
Ah, yes, I did know that.
We get half a point then.
No. Sean
Okay.
says Alex's broadband plan is Talk Ration 40 special.
Honestly, I reckon I'm 3 foot away from the router.
Could plug it in, like.
Well, no, we've got like a booster, and that's next to me. The router is about 14 foot away. I don't get it. Makes no sense.
Number 4, in the yellow peril, Del Boy's asked to paint a Chinese restaurant yellow. The paint turns out to be luminous yellow. What does Del Boy use the neon paint for? Yeah, are you still on A?
Hey, well, no, it's Sky Digital.
What sense does it make that you used to get the internet on a CD?
I like that you used to get on a CD. Could you get a floppy drive at one point?
On what?
On a floppy disk?
Floppy disk. I'll go for
I
floppy
never got it on
disks.
a floppy disk. I did get it on a CD, and I think I got it also on like a USB drive that you plugged in to activate that program, which then dialed up the shit to get on the internet.
Yeah, another one.
I remember having to wheel the full internet cable because the computer was upstairs and the phone cable was downstairs. So every time I wanted to go on the internet, MSN Messenger, you had to wheel the full fucking thing up the stairs.
We used to have an Ethernet cable swinging up the stairs as well. I forgot about that.
We never had that because it was in the kitchen. Ours.
And do you remember why?
In the phone, in the era of
yes,
internet, so I can use the phone. And it blew my mind when broadband came, and you're like, wait.
Yeah. And the other thing you don't remember, people used to have their computers in such mad places in the house because it had to be near the router. Like everyone used to have like a big PC in the kitchen, or like I used to have a mate like who's like it's in his little cupboard right next to the outside toilet or downstairs toilet. Like that's not where you would keep a PC if it was up to you. You used to have it where the internet told you had to have it.
Yeah,
I forgot about
that. Madness.
Yeah.
Today, and I'm like, what about the Wi-Fi? Shut up.
No.
Well, honestly, when Wi-Fi came in, I didn't know what was going on.
Well, it's a new world. It was literally a new world.
The first Wi-Fi I had wasn't really Wi-Fi. It was a dongle. It was Vodafone dongle, which was literally like a floppy thing that would hang off like an antenna on your computer. And that was before when actual wireless came in. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That'd have been like fire to a caveman. Don't get it.
It was crazy.
And why is it hot?
It was amazing. And laptops were hot in them days as well. Computers used to get hot. Very hot.
It was his mother's gravestone. They painted neon.
I think it had like wings and everything. Like it was.
I'm gonna get another drink
wings
because I'm doing so poorly on this round anyway.
Number 5. Which item finally makes the Trotters millionaires?
The watch. Was it a watch? Can you hear me?
Watch. Pete says most problems in 90s TV shows wouldn't have been problems with internet and mobiles. It's ended the pub argument.
Oh, I don't know. Still
you can
going.
debate in a pub for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on one dude and then just be wrong and no one knows. But so you can keep going. But now someone will go, oh no, he was in Neighbours. You go.
Told you the argument we had in Turkey was Roy Keane world class? 4 hours.
Don't go on holiday with idiots.
I agree with you. But I was there. I couldn't just leave.
Especially because the Rona had it.
Yeah. Honestly, if we'd been stuck in there, I think I'd have died. The amount of...
Yeah, Ollie says, imagine the Rona had hit during the Nokia 3310 days.
Just Snake. Lots of Snake.
People would have been on
mate,
4,000 million.
You'd have been crawling the walls, mate. How bad it'd have been.
It couldn't have hit at a better technological time, can it?
No.
Like you've got Netflix, you've got Amazon, all of those things, you're happy days
You've
with
got
it.
Zoom, you've got all this kind of bollocks. You can at least talk to people.
You want to tell like Jada?
Number 6, what is the name of the local pub which Del Boy, Rodney and Uncle Albert drinking on a regular basis?
I don't know this. And it's going to be dead options. It's going to be like freaking the Red Lion.
Oh, it's definitely in that ballpark. It's one of them names.
It is, isn't it?
Joe says, did anyone catch the official score from today's Behind Closed Doors? 4-4.
4-4.
Can't confirm or deny if it was Rush Keeper.
The Hayes beard got in his way, though. That was the problem.
Looks like Team Wolf, doesn't it? You what?
It's 1:45 already.
Are we just going to wrap it up after that next round? Leave the music round then.
We'll
do a short Number 7, complete the lyrics to the outro. We've got some half-price crack. Iced and Miles and carpet tiles.
No idea.
TVs, deep freeze, and David Bowie LPs.
Someone did get that. I saw it in the comments. They did get it right.
That's impressive.
Someone in the comments saying Joe really loves his hair. Have you seen him without, though? Very
No hair.
creepy. We know
Creepy?
Yeah, creepy. It was the geezer out of Joker, wasn't it? The copper. It was that
Yeah.
guy. Absolutely that guy. Number 8, what nickname does Rodney give Del Boy's Capri Gear? The Pratmobile.
David Dast Malkian.
Oh, is that the guy's name?
That's his name.
Oh, yeah, 6 was Nag's Head. Sorry, did we just fucking move on from that?
You did. Yeah, you forgot that.
Yeah, 6 was Nag's Head. Number 9, what is Del Boy's favourite way of saying goodbye?
I went au revoir because I just thought it'd be kind of
Yeah, you're in the right ballpark, but it's not correct.
He used to say Mange too a lot, but that wasn't for goodbye, was
Mange too.
Yeah, bonjour is what he used to say.
it? He likes his French, doesn't he? Parlez-vous en français.
Number 10, Rodney's GCSEs are in which 2 subjects?
Woodwork.
Nope.
Bad guess.
Maths and English.
Maths and art.
Maths and art.
Number 11, Grandad always used to tell Del and Rodney that their father believed a certain team would win the FA Cup. Which team was it?
I went Millwall, but it's West Ham, though, isn't it?
It was Millwall.
Yes.
Millwall. I know it was a London team, but I didn't think
Doubled my score for this round.
Why is Trigger called Trigger?
Shot his wife?
I thought it was because he was slow. But apparently it's because he looks like a horse.
Oh, we did know that. I saw that. I think that was on the last episode I watched. I didn't get it though.
Okay, Janine's going to give you her stupid objects round.
I love this. This is.
So the picture round we do a little bit different. We'll show it on screen. We'll talk a lot of waffle for a minute. We'll show it back on screen, and then we'll give you the answer. So keep your scores, but we'll be playing this one as we go.
So what are we writing? The thing that we're seeing.
Sorry, yeah, this is
Bonus
2
points
points.
galore here.
So you get double points. So if you know the proper name for it, you get a point. If you just know what it's used for, you get a point. Double points if you know both.
And how many questions will there be in this round, please?
A weird amount,
up, didn't you?
Yeah, because
Like 17 or something.
12,
As many as we get through.
11. So you want what the object is and what it does for 2 points per thing, but you get 1 for each. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh no. She's only gone and sent us the cash. Right, 1 sec. Let me get some.
I'll go and get one shot. I can have one
Get some
shot.
Dairy Lee shotables.
Oh, is there a super
Right.
chat?
Pause.
on the wrong page. Fuck's sake, Chloe. That's what happens when there's no football teams in the local vicinity.
Look, your shot glasses up there.
Right, I am just uploading because I forgot that when you upload something on here, you can't upload a file. You have to upload all 11 items individually. And the internet on this computer is not so good.
We're back.
You're back. Can you fill air while I actually upload all these?
Phil
Absolutely.
Air. We've asked this before, haven't we, what year ciabatta was invented?
Have we? Have we really?
What year do you think ciabatta was invented? Think of what the style, rustic bread, Italian style. What year do you think?
74.
1974.
Yeah. No, 1874.
No, I'm going to say like 1641.
1641. Any guesses, Janine?
No, I'm just reading about Hey Doggy.
Oh, your favourite TV show.
Top tier children's television. Fact. Bing, that little rabbit twat, whiny little fucker, is everything that's wrong with every entitled little cunt that you see in Tesco. That's
No.
"Mummy, I want one of those.
Oh, yeah.
With that horrible fucking accent that you just want to fucking volley him in the square of his back. Little bastards. That's what that little fucking Bing rabbit is. And every little tosspot kid copies that way of talking, because where else did he get it from? No one real talks like that. But I want to go.
Is this?
Fuck off.
Have you uploaded it?
It's got some good humour. Good
some
little
pants.
humour.
It was 1982. Very recent bread.
All right.
1982.
Let's make them doubles. Cheers.
That's already a double. Have you
Mine
uploaded
is-
the pickies yet?
I'm sending them myself. The internet on there's just fucked.
Is it as bad as mine?
Fucking hell, it is.
Have you been there, Alex?
I need to take that laptop in.
Where's that? I've not actually been to Jacksonville, no.
Jacksonville Beach is nice.
I've heard good things, though.
Nice, yeah. Good beach.
Good
Beach.
pick up.
Right, we're doing a drink, so what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a double shot glass anyway, so I'll
Same.
fill it right to the brim.
That's all I'm having. I've got work early doors tomorrow.
I've got a life to work up to.
Well,
When are we going?
Trying to shut all these fucking windows so this internet will work.
I like seeing your. There you go, look.
Oh, a couple pop through. Is that happening? All right, okay.
Oh, no.
oh, you see, Steve, now look. you
Cheers,
have to
boys.
have an ex-
What?
Chloe's not happy. You said the C word.
Fuck's sake.
I hate that C word as well.
Hey Doug is fantastic. Oh my
Sailed the
God.
7 seas. Wow.
The super chats have just absolutely rained in.
Like I can't have
Popping
any more.
off 20 quid. We've got to have another one for 20 quid,
I
Alex.
can't. No, I can't, I'm afraid. If I do that, I'm going to die, and then I won't be up at work in the morning.
And it helps.
Yeah, that's what we do. I go and do a bit of one-eyed Instagramming and then have some toast and we're happy days.
Let me go and get another shot.
No more.
Last one.
You're out of mumbo.
Fuck's sake. Another bottle of rum down. Down.
Mumbo, did I say it right?
Bumbo.
How many bottles of rum do you reckon we've gone through between just us 4?
I think I've done 7 in 11 weeks.
I've done 4. 3 or 4.
All right, they've all started loading. I've just got to download them all and upload them all. For Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 6, 7. That one didn't work. 9.
Manchester United. Cheers, boys.
I've done mine.
Do you know what I'll do? No, I won't. That's just a lie, so I'm not going to say it.
That's the order, isn't it?
Wash it down with a double.
Maybe.
I've got another fucking hell. Cheers.
Cheers, boys. Has anyone
I'll have
had any really great lockdown food?
What do
TGI
you mean?
Fridays takeout.
I had
What did you get?
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was amazing.
What did you have?
Chicken strips, the sesame seed, JD.
Went with a starter of JD chicken strips.
They're
Well,
mint.
JD's chicken strips. I'm not joking. That's pretty cool.
See, that's what when I go in, that's what I'd order. If it's at the bar, it's chicken strips, chips, beer. That's all you need.
Right.
That's all you
For
need in
some
life.
reason, the chips are out fucking rageous in a bag, better than what you get inside the restaurant. Can't explain it.
It's the paper bag.
It might be the paper bag.
But it still shouldn't work, though, should it?
Please.
And you don't have people singing fucking happy birthday 14 times to people.
No,
Which
there
is
is
always
that.
a bonus.
That's my favourite bit. That's the only reason I go in there.
Oh, man.
I love that bit.
We don't have Popeyes in the UK now.
No, we have the cartoon, but not the eatery.
Not been done.
Is there there's a Chick-fil-A in like a random place, like it's like in
Yeah, there's
Aberdeen or
one.
something.
There's one, isn't there?
Somewhere in Scotland.
What?
A Chick-fil-A. Quality place.
Is it?
Yes.
I mean, is it?
Yep. They do waffle fries and the best sauce you've ever had. Ever.
Hell of a claim.
It's finally shut its last location in Britain. It
and
was
it
in a
was
shopping centre in Reading. There was also one
Obviously, not.
in the Scottish Highlands that closed in January.
So yeah, random.
Yeah, you didn't.
But there's none anymore.
Things involved in that.
I can
None
make that.
anymore.
I found the recipe to the sauce. I'll make it and bring it into the studio.
Nice.
Now I'm in my cooking mode.
You've been cooking a lot.
But doing a bit of everything, yeah, doing a bit of all sorts. I had some good steaks the other week.
Your loot
Costco.
box from the merch.
Have you? Well, as soon as we can socialise outside of houses, then we'll do it.
You mean Monday?
Yeah, we'll bring that. Yeah.
Throw it at him from a distance.
It is the obsolete items round.
This is
Mostly from Victorian times. Just to
the essence of a pub quiz. This.
Yep.
The
I'll tell you what,
obsolescence.
I'm expecting Joe not only to know what most of these are, but have 6 of them.
I've used one.
Are we ready?
Oh, I hope we've got stuff like an iron lung and stuff.
You're probably in a very good ballpark there.
Okay.
I'm just getting the comments up because I can't see them while I'm doing this. All right, I'm not because it's taking too fucking long to load. All right, hang on, I'm gonna have to do it like that. All right, now we're ready to rock and roll.
Sammy Snake.
Please be Sammy Snake.
Wait. If you ever come to San Diego, you must try the Crack Shack.
Sounds good to me. I'm in. I'd love to go to San Diego.
Why's your
things?
internet gone tits up now?
Mine?
Yeah.
Has it?
Right, okay. Here is item number 1. Boop. You laughing at?
Don't know. It looks like something you put your nuts in.
I knew we were going to say that.
Nuts either side and John Thomas down the middle.
Can you tell what it is yet? No?
Can we say it again, please?
As if it'll help you.
I'm trying to see what the detailing is on there, see if there's any sort of giveaways. It sort of looks as leaves.
I think
Which suggests to me that it could be to do with.
Oh, I know what it is.
No, you don't.
I put the answer. I might be really wrong, but I'm going to go with that one.
Okay, then, Mr. Confident. What are you saying?
So it's a shoe tree.
A what?
Shoe tree. No.
No.
You see, he does a point on his face. I love
I
it.
thought I fucking got it. You know, with the leaves, just like the bits, and it was.
Go on. What are you saying? Give us your guess, Joe.
There's no holes in the end.
Oh, we're doing it as we go.
Is it sort of a musical instrument or something? A clacker, click, 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 click.
Castanets.
Yeah, like a sort of primitive castanet type system.
Bazzy says, is it a nose clogger? It's good, but it's not correct.
No. Are you ready for
Corn
the
on the
answer?
cob thing is close, but the answer is
It's got to be food related. Nutcracker.
It's strawberry grabbers.
Come off it, you.
And this is what I got off Google. Yeah. Silver pincher made by Tiffany in the 1900s to protect your fingertips from the dangers of picking up strawberries from a bowl.
Well, to be fair,
Dangers. Sensational. Very good.
you probably
That's
need
really
them at the
good.
minute. Strawberry grabbers going around town.
right. We're ready for number 2.
Yeah.
Boop.
Oh. No, I'll tell you what it looks like.
No, you won't.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what that'd be. I think I know what that'd be.
Do I have to have the official name, or can I just like say what I see kind of thing here and get the answer?
Well, you get a point for knowing what the use is, and then a
Right.
point if you get the official name.
I'll give you a clue. It's not for the Bam Bam.
It looks like it, though, doesn't it?
It does look like it.
I've
And I
had a
bet if
guess.
people are buying those on eBay today, that's exactly what they're using it for.
Yeah.
What the comments are saying.
And that's what AJ's saying in the comments.
I think I know. I think I've got a decent guess. You frozen, Stephen?
Oh, bollocks.
It's weird that I know that people's got bad internet, but he's the only one that freezes permanently and doesn't unfreeze. isn't it?
It makes no sense. Why
Oh,
does it just freeze?
It's the
I don't know.
cable. It's the
Oh,
cable.
it's the cable.
One of them just not digging it.
I've got a
Dig it.
guess for this one.
Give us your guess.
Because of the sea element with the shell, is it for caviar?
Oh, no.
Is it
I
not?
went. Is it something that washes pearls? So you like put a bit of water in, you give it your pearl, and then you get a wash.
Right, anyone in the comments better than these two?
I thought they were pretty good guesses. to be fair.
Caviar is a good guess.
For
Caviar.
washing your booty. Nope. From Demolition Man. No, it is for salt. Salt didn't used to come in a shaker. It used to come in a little shell.
Ah, that's good.
The malt
I've
and
got.
salt company added magnesium carbonate to their salt to make it flow. And this only happened later. It used to be rough and clumpy, so they'd serve it in a dish.
Yeah, is it ionized salt that's called, or is it not? Because the ionized salt's the thing. Do you know you can get a little pot that salt is designed to go in? I don't know if this is called that, but they're called a salt pig. Is that a salt pig, or is that not called that?
That's not called that.
Oh, right, okay.
A silver salt set.
Silver salt set.
Okay, we ready
Triple
for the
S.
next one?
Yeah.
Boop.
Oh. Tiffany again, is it? Yeah, well, that looks like, that's got a sort of a.
Balls of that.
Does it open or move or do it? Is there an open bit?
It does
It's
open,
got a
yes.
hinge. It does open.
How does it open? Like a book, like that, or is it open like a sort of a Zippo lighter?
Yeah, but they come in all sorts of designs and things.
Okay.
There's a clue. And both men and women carry them.
I have not a
You'd like to
Scooby.
throw your guesses at us.
Something alcohol, hit flask.
Hang on.
Well, it's antiquated, isn't it? So they're not used anymore. It's porous.
I reckon if that went like that,
Oh, is it an incense thing? Like to hold some sort of? Is it for to hold scents for like a nosegay or something?
You're on the right track, but you're wrong.
No, I think he gets a point for that.
Do you, really?
To hold like perfumes.
I
and-
think
and-
I've seen in the comments. I'm going to go with snuff box.
It's 19th century vinaigrette, and they hold
Obviously.
vinegar so that when you're walking around the streets and you're smelling like foul smells and things like that, you
Like
smell
poop.
it. It's soaked. It's sponges soaked in vinegar, and then you smell it. And it's supposed to pep you back up again.
I'm going to give myself a point for that.
Yeah, I think you need a point.
Yeah. A snuff box wouldn't be porous, would it? Has anyone here ever had snuff? Very weird experience.
Have you had it?
Yeah, my mate's dad had it once, and we all had a pinch. It's like minty menthol smell, and it's like just sniffing pepper, but it's obviously tobacco. Very weird. I don't know why I had it, but it did.
Why
Your
is
mates
someone
used to-
get
yeah,
to
there was-
bed? Fucking tell me to get to bed. I am
Yeah, the old
fucking driving tackle at the moment compared to what I've been previously.
some of the old boys used to do it at the golf club, but then in America, all the Swedes did the snus, which is the little pouches of tobacco.
Yeah, that's what footballers do.
Yeah, Still do it.
Footballers do chewing
The
tobacco as well.
The Swedish lads used to be able to play football whilst having snus in the mouth at the same time.
Insane.
Right, number 4. Have some of that. Boop.
You'll have to pronounce this one.
It's a lot of fucking numbers there.
News.
Oh, I know what that's got to be.
Do you though?
No. Well, say it again. I've got a guess.
Not everything's to do with cocaine, mate. Jesus. It's something to do with cocaine. Right, should we have a guess?
Is it a calculator?
It is the Odina calculator, which is what, Janine?
What?
Which is
It's invented by that dude, that Odina.
that's your writing.
Yeah, I know. Will I don't know.
Will got
In Russia in 1874.
It's good.
Although that
the
model
Russian
says made in Sweden.
calculator.
So I get the point for that then, do I?
Yeah.
You know, a point for that. Right, you're not getting this. And if you
Try
do,
me.
fuck off. Honestly. Boop.
What are we naming here? The tree?
Oh.
No, the
No,
car.
you see the object behind it with the
Obviously.
Joe wouldn't know what that tree was anyway.
You fucking would.
Spruce.
It's clearly Ash, dickhead.
Travel.
That's a belting comment, that.
Travel tavern.
That's a belting that.
Now, I've got a couple of answers.
Why would it be on wheels?
Hey, what's going on?
Is it? Can I have a guess?
I've got one as well.
Both of you guess. Let's go.
Is it one of those things that they used to take on beaches so that people could get changed in privacy, and you would rent it and go in and get changed and come back out?
We need more than that.
Tiny bit.
So it's not what I saw. I thought it was an old school burger van.
That would have been
like a changing room.
Chloe's got it. Chloe's probably got one being in St. Ives.
What is it?
So it's called a bathing houses, and they're wheeled directly into the sea so that the women wouldn't have to walk to the seafront in their bathing suits. So it was for the posh ladies. You'd go directly straight into the sea and then get out.
So you don't walk
Have a
across the
little
beach in
baby.
your bathing suit.
What's it called?
A bathing house.
I'm giving myself 1 point.
Google it. Well, you were have.
I knew it was on the beach and to get changed
Who's
in it
pushing it in?
for modesty. Some awful peasant child getting paid 6 cents a year.
Over their face in the water bit as well. They can't swim like me.
No, using a hollowed out stick of rhubarb as a snorkel. Awful business.
Right, here is item number 6. Boop.
I mean,
Oh.
I'll give you a clue. It's not a shiwi.
Oh, I've got it. Yeah, I know.
I have.
I don't know what it's called, but I think I know what it is.
Joe, go for it, because I have no
Go
idea.
back on it. Put it up again. Is it one of those like eye things where you put your eye to it and you put a picture in front of it?
Like a cinema?
Yeah.
No.
Is it one of them?
No.
Should.
Are you guessing, Alex? Have you guessed?
Well, I've seen cameras shite in the comments, but I mean, I don't know. No idea.
Telescopic.
Is called a Lancaster watch camera.
Yeah.
So it was made in the 1886, and it's great way to take covert pictures, but it never
James
caught
Bond
on
shit.
because they were terrible.
Dun, 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 dun.
Proper James Bond shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to hold it there for half an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah,
No one
take
catching
covert
seeing your
pictures
camera,
of
but they're going, fuck's he doing?
Yeah, you needed the camera, but you also need to bring a full flashlight with you as well. To get in a fucking
One of those
shot
big
with you.
phosphorus lights that
Yeah.
like sparks.
I'm just taking a secret picture here. Just hold on. Let
Excuse
me
me, if you
set me
could just sit there with your legs open like you were before, because I was trying to take a secret picture of you. I'm a pervert, you see. Close your eyes.
They probably don't come in 4K. No, they probably don't even come close to about 100 pixels.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Number 7. Boop.
Right. Oh, I know what that is.
Of course you do.
I actually do think I know what that is.
If he was like, "I've got one in the other room," I'd have been like, "Yeah, of course you fucking." Have.
Is it Spinning Jenny?
I mean, yeah, we could build a suspense a little if you wanted, or we could just fucking blurt it out, I guess.
Oh, sorry. Well, usually when you take the picture,
ready.
sorry.
Spinning Jenny. Jenny.
Yeah.
No, it's not a lady wine holder.
So, the Industrial Revolution, invented by James Hargreaves, Stanhill in Lancashire.
Yep. And I can't remember, I probably shouldn't get into it because
my thing was with this, I was like, I wonder, do Americans know what that is? Because I think, especially in the northwest of England, you go through school and they teach you about what the Industrial Revolution did around.
They take you to places and you go and do that kind of stuff.
They take you to mills, make you dress like you're from the 1800s and be like, people.
What mill did you go to? I went to, what was it? There's a
Wigan Pit, the one in Wigan.
No, I didn't go to the Wigan one.
Can't remember the name of it.
Oh, what's it fucking called?
Saw something where people said that the invention of that kept the slave trade going on for so much longer because it increased the amount of cotton that could be produced and manufactured more quickly, so they needed more workers and more people working, and it actually extended the amount of the length of the slave trade.
That one
wasn't Sam Greggs.
That was the one that started it, and in like the 1700s. But by the time of the 1900s, when they abolished slavery and stuff like that, they were fully automated and stuff.
Oh yeah, by then.
Cotton then.
When we went to like the museum, though, they say that the kids would crawl underneath it. Like age 5, they'd go underneath it, and you've got to perfectly time it to get like all the scraps. And you time it wrong.
Yeah, you're losing a fucking arm.
Or it'll just pull your hair off your head or something. Something like that.
Yeah. They make you get in like these little fucking beds and like, that's made of straw and it's full of ticks, and you're like, oh, cool, thanks. But yeah, Americans, do they talk about that in America, or is that just like
no
thing that we get?
They just talk about the things that they did well,
like we do.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, number 8, but technically it's number 9. Fucking hell! The Pied Piper says, "Make the next another." And the same double even. And God, fuck off.
You put 50 grand?
Yeah. That's fucking sensational.
Thank you.
We'll do a double next one, I guess.
I'll have a shot for that one.
Should we do the shot after this round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Plans out.
Next one is number 8. Are we ready? Ba-doop.
Oh, I know what that is. Oh, shit.
We're wrapping it up after this one.
Yeah.
There's
usually one more round, but
I feel like you need to stand on that.
like a pogo stick.
Yeah.
It's not a pogo stick.
No, it's not. I know it's not a pogo stick. But what can you? I just feel like you'd be. Go this way.
I thought more people would know this.
You won't bounce very high on a pogo stick like that.
You guys want to take a guess?
Yeah, go on, Joe.
Go on, you go first. I've guessed all of them.
Well, I've seen the comments of something about like drying or washing clothes with it.
I know it's to do with cleaning and drying clothes. I don't know what it's called.
Well, just the washing of the clothes. It's a washing dolly. So you have the tub, and then you put all your suds and water in your clothes, and it's supposed to replicate like your tumble wash would do. Yeah. So you lift it up, you twist it round.
I reckon that'd still be quite handy, to be fair.
And it hooks all the clothes in those little sticks, doesn't it?
imagine how hench the women would be doing that though.
Oh, and then you've got the thing afterwards. The
Joe sounded very excited there when
Be like the heavy sort of denim that Joe wears.
I love it.
Joe
Yeah,
sounded so excited. Then when you went hench women, he went, yes.
What was it called? The thing afterwards to dry it, the drying rack thing. One of them as well.
Drying rack.
Yeah.
That's a dolly as well, I think.
Is it? Very good.
Can't Google it now because we don't get signal out here. Next one, Steve.
Are you ready for this one?
Yes.
Boop.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, it's come up as a PNG. Fancy that?
Oh, very fancy, that, isn't it? Come on, put your hand in it.
Trying to grab the
Can't
handle.
grab it. Fucking maniac.
It's a PNG, I can do whatever I want now.
I'm going to leave that shot on the screen.
I'm rubbish at
What a
doing
ledge.
this kind of stuff.
Absolute ledge.
We'll do it as soon as this round ends.
Yep. Yeah, is it? We'll go with it. Is it a stamp?
It is.
Need a bit more.
For a wax stamp.
A little bit more.
I think it.
A letter seal wax stamp for sealing letters.
It's a
Is it
butter
for a butter mold? Oh, lovely. Yeah, it's not circular, is it? That's cute, isn't it? That people used to have the butter with like nice fancy patterns on.
Oh,
Janine
yeah.
goes to us before. Should we make our own butter? No.
Yes, get yourself a butter churner.
Kilner do their own butter churn now, which you can actually get the Kilner jar and then the churn on top and just make your own butter if you're interested, Joe.
You have to get raw milk there, don't you? That's quite hard to get hold of, I think.
Yeah.
Raw milk.
It's illegal to sell, I believe, in
You
England.
can do cream or whole
In America, it is. I don't think it's in England. We fucking frozen.
It's
Fuck's sake.
all right, we'll have a chat. Raw milk, Joe, talk to me.
Yeah, I think you have to use raw milk because if you can't make butter from pasteurized milk.
Right.
But I think it's quite difficult to get hold of raw milk because I'm not sure it's illegal to be sold in England. But maybe none of that's true because I think I watched an episode of River Cottage Spring and they made some butter on that. But who knows?
I watched an episode of River Cottage. These are having an absolute. There we go. Do we have? There they are.
There, look.
You can use whole milk or cream.
Oh, can you? What, pasteurized?
Yeah, I remember doing a
I
experiment
think you can
in
get
school.
proper milk round here, though. You know.
What was I talking? And we
That's
just,
what we do.
and we just put milk in our desk and like churned it every so often. It made butter, and the school teacher just went and put it on his toast like, oh.
Weird.
So is that the crack then? If you
Doesn't
just
sound
leave
good.
milk, it goes mouldy. But if you move the milk as it's going mouldy, you get butter. Is
Yeah,
that the crack?
literally,
What
that is
the
actually
fuck?
about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck, you dirty
Have you seen that
bastards.
cheese though that they let maggots eat it?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that, man. Any cheese with veins and blue in it and all that. Like, no, that's
Oh,
mold, mate.
Do you not like a
Oh,
blue cheese?
He does it. Yeah, fucking
Blue
sweet.
cheese is rank.
It's so good.
No, why do I want something that smells like feet to eat? No.
Even
I
stuff
wonder
like camembert, which is like gooey and in this white
Oh, no.
bullshit that they have.
I
I
wonder
like
if there's a
No, I
high.
like a
Give me
I like
cheddar
a
or
camembert.
give me death.
I like a camembert.
I wonder if there's a high consumption of blue cheese in the foot fetish community. Just trying to replicate that smell when you're on lockdown.
That's such a weird thought.
That is.
Only you
Since
You know what?
lockdown.
Do you know what though? That's not the weirdest thought Joe's had today. I don't think.
Oh,
I love a Shropshire blue.
of course you do.
Oh
Anyway.
my god.
Right, are we ready for this next one?
Yeah, come on, let's get this.
What are these?
See, it looks. I mean, I've got a guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've got a guess.
They don't have cheddar in America, do they?
Yeah, they do.
But it's not good cheddar. It doesn't taste like cheddar.
No.
Is it not like the real mature stuff that we get?
No.
Here, which got like
They
a
call
sort
it sharp cheddar for like the
Sharp,
more mature
yeah.
stuff. And it's
Cheese in
often
America
a bit
is not
more
really-
oily and bouncy than ours. Ours is crumbly, isn't it?
They don't do cheese well over there.
What-
They have
so,
it's American,
what
which
normal
isn't
cheese?
cheese.
It's not American cheese, surely.
Well, no. So they start with American cheese. That's your standard. Then there's provolone.
That's just fat blocks of cheese slices in it.
Yeah, yeah,
essentially.
yeah.
Provolone. Then there's
Swiss.
Provolone.
Swiss is big.
Provolone
Swiss is what we have as Swiss, though, isn't it? Slices.
Yeah.
It's not quite. It doesn't have that same nutty depth
No,
that
it's
ours does,
fucking-
but it's similar. And they have Monterey Jack as well. It's quite common.
Yeah.
Pepper jack cheese
Pepper
is
jack.
fucking lush, mate.
All slices, though, or did he get it in the big fat fucking?
No, they do. They do a block now and
You get
again.
that.
They do a block now and again. The squirty cheese is the worst thing ever invented in human history. Have
Just
that on a
like
Ritz
liquid
cracker.
cheese.
Yeah,
Liquid
that's
cheese.
And everything.
Liquid cheese and a Ritz cracker. There you go.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia's nice. Don't fucking.
Dara,
you
that's
can't
the
knock a
worst
bit.
one I've heard tonight, and there's about 400 puns every minute.
What is it?
The cheese isn't very good over there.
Oh, really, really bad.
Okay, so what
Really?
then?
I appreciate it. For branding people.
Yeah, no.
I don't know, but they look like that. Yeah, you're frozen against it, which is cool. It looks like those things that you would put on a table so you could put a hot pan on it without burning your table.
Or door knockers was my other thought.
Are we not on yet?
They've
No,
gone.
they're not on.
They've gone again. They've gone.
So you thought like for holding up? I thought they were bigger than that. I thought they were smaller than that. I thought they were like door knockers.
See, in my head, they're this sort of size.
Right, I thought they were smaller than that. I thought they were like.
Okay,
fucking
they
really big.
are. You was kind of on the right path, really. They're iron trivets.
Right, explain.
So
Talk me
you
through
would
it.
have, in the olden days, a stove or a fire, and you'd put your sad iron in the fire and then iron your clothes so it doesn't get burnt after on your whatever. You'd put it down on the iron trivet so that it protects whatever surface you're putting it on.
Can I have that?
Yeah.
The function that I described them as having is the function they have, isn't
Yeah.
it? To stop
So
things
it's
being
called an
burnt.
iron trivet.
Okay, I'll get 1 point.
They usually have 3 legs. Try.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Trivet. Terrific.
Right, if you get this, I'll be amazed.
Come on, boy.
This is probably the thing I'll get.
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. I think I know what it is.
I'm worried.
Actually, no, I
that you know
don't.
what
Oh,
it
I'm
is.
going to guess. I've got a decent guess. Don't know it. Go again.
You're on the right lines,
Look at
Alex.
Alex's face.
It does clamp. It does clamp.
I'm worried what these are used for. Okay, now.
Why is everyone's go-to balls? Dirty bastard.
I never thought.
No.
That sounds
ball
looks painful. If
Giraffes
it's
says
balls.
lemon slice holder.
Hanging one of them you drink.
I've ever seen.
Imagine.
Go back on it again, Steve. Can I see it again?
Oh no, Chloe.
Well, you
Got
might as well just make a double
heartburn.
because we're all doing one in a minute anyway.
You already
Yeah.
made them doubles.
Can I see it again, Steve?
You may see it again.
I'm trying to work out whether that section at the end is a sort of a wheel, a spinning, moving wheel, or if it's
I
not.
well want to make Joe full screen as he's staring into it. Get
Well played, Al.
And Chloe, there's my shot.
Can we just one more time, one more thing, please?
Hi.
Teabag Clem would have been a bad shout, Ronan. But
See, another thing I'm trying to work out is whether it's
Is it for yeah. For
whether
coffee?
the action
Spinning sausages.
opens it or whether the action squeezes it together. Like whether by default it's sort of squozen. Squozen, that's not a word. Squeezed.
Oh, can I just say, while everyone's here, you may notice I'm wearing a very black hat. That is actually the black on black Stretford Paddock logo hat. I fucking love it. It came this morning.
Yeah,
It's
look
nice
good.
fit as well. It looks good.
It's very dark, but it's got the logo right in the middle of it. It's fucking class. And if anyone can tell me what this shirt is, I'll be very surprised.
Black power.
Definitely looks like it.
It's good.
Certainly apt on the protest day today.
Power to the people.
It's going to be a guess, this one.
Go on then. What is it?
Because it's got some sort of weird hat at one end, I think it's some sort of task-based thing. Right? I was thinking it might be like a pastry roller or something. Is it
coffee squeezer?
For picking something up, moving stuff?
Nope. It is a skirt lifter or a hem lifter. So when
again,
we're walking through mud or they want to be more agile, they would clamp on the end to the hem and then hook the cord onto their belt so it lifts the skirt up.
No, are they still for sale or?
I also thought it might be for, because when we was Googling getting the pictures, there were some illustrations of how it was used, and the first thing that came to my mind was just having a dump.
Yes, pick that up, plot one out.
Yep, over the shoulder. Job's a good one. I believe we need to do a big old shot. Steve says, how about a black on black with gold stitching? Well, maybe we was going to do a gold edition to go out with the away kit.
Nice.
And by maybe, meaning...
We've tried.
We already made it.
Yeah.
Opinions on Jerry Cinnamon. Oh, fucking quality.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
No,
Speaking of Jerry Cinnamon, where's Patterson been? I'm disappointed in him.
Patterson is working tonight, the fucking drip.
Where?
By working, I mean he's watching Netflix documentaries with a notepad.
That's sad, isn't it?
It is sad. It's not a Black Lives Matter t-shirt, although what a fucking move it would be for it. It's actually, you may have guessed from the number if you're...
Oh, I didn't see that.
It's actually the Brazilian footballer Socrates. This is his colours and stuff. Like, it's something to do with one of his clubs. So there you go. Rune says 11 rum downs without any rum. Horrible. Next week the beer is put aside. The Captain Morgan will keep me company about freaking time. How come we've had no rum? Am I on the monkey head?
You are. I thought I'd finish it off. It's near the end. Very near the end.
You get into the big bad boy up there. Ooh.
I'm going to go to that Salford rum place where you can fill up this week, I reckon.
Yeah, Joe, did we tell you that Salford rum allow people to be like a rum distributor where they'll come and give you like a barrel and then people can come to your establishment and pay for like a refill on their bottle, because obviously the bottles are amazing bottles, gorgeous bottles.
Yeah, I've got one in there that I refill with shit rum all the time because I don't want to throw it away.
But you can actually fill it with Salford rum. But I was like, are we just going to be like ordering refills every month and then them telling us that we like, how many did you sell? And we're like, fucking none.
Yeah.
then where did the barrel go? Well, we had three watch-alongs. That might have done it.
For one of the fixture list, me and Steve went over a waterfall in a barrel each, and they perished that way.
Right, give us your scores on the doors then. Let us know how you got on. Did we have a winner? Did anyone smash it? Have we tried plantation rum? It's actually that one there on my shoulder.
I don't think I got into double figures for all the rounds.
Yeah.
I got 6 in the last one. I got 11 in the first one, and then I was getting drinks the second one.
It's got pineapple in it apparently, but I can't taste it.
Probably just a sweet.
We probably could go through. There's a couple more rums I need to add.
There's pineapple in that. You can smell it.
My nose don't work. Oh yeah, actually no, I smell it then. Yeah, I mean, Janine was talking about this the other day, wasn't we, when we was having a walk, that we've got to get that live podcast booked as soon as we're allowed. I mean, we obviously haven't been able to do it for the last 3 months. We was meant to have had it done in March, and we just couldn't fucking get it done. But yeah, we want to come to Dublin and do a live podcast. The problem is, we was trying to get guests, like, it was Dennis Irwin we was trying to get. But would you rather we just came?
Yeah, or not? Yeah,
It all depends on how all this kind of stuff goes, doesn't it? We don't know what all this is going to mean for doing anything like
flights or ferries or
ferries. Gathering more than 10 people, like that could be a while.
Yeah,
Just not-
I mean,
Like literally,
I-
just
I've been writing how our trial is going to go down. Literally the process of this fucking camera. I've been literally writing through how our trial is going to go down, and you're like, "Is this pie in the sky?" I don't know
Yeah.
when we're going to get to do this.
No.
because there's
If we're allowed
things
to
about
play football, surely I can hold a trial. Is
There's
there a
things
limit
about
to how
what-
many people can come?
yeah, there's things about what July is going to bring and stuff, but that could all just be knocked back and stuff, and who knows?
Also, there's a question of taste and of sensibility, like being sensible as well, isn't there? Because the law is one thing, and the other thing is us gathering people from multiple different countries to go in a room together. At what point do we decide that that's actually a good idea, regardless of what's allowed? So there's a lot to go into it in there.
I mean, it might be some of the, I don't know. What's he saying? If you get over it, you have to be professional. If it's just you, you don't have to be professional anyway. We would be us no matter who we get.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter who we have in the office, who comes into whatever.
Everybody that we get in the office, we're us with them no matter what. Like,
And to be honest, I think the other thing is like all these footballers, especially that kind of age group, they are professional, but at the same time, they're all good lads as well. So I think if you said to them, "Look, we're gonna have a beer and have a good laugh with it all,"
Remember the last time we saw Dennis Irwin?
Yeah, in the lift. even at the that thing in Perth, you could tell both him and Brian Robson had a few drinks between them, couldn't you? When they did that Q&A with the supporters club.
They're going on holiday. Don't be daft.
Robbo was loving it.
Yeah, we was on holiday as well. Don't you worry about that.
Exactly.
The last time we saw Dennis Irwin, me and Dennis Irwin was having a tug of war over Brian Robson.
Yeah, he did win. He did win, to be fair.
Yeah, he won. But I didn't push it. You know what I mean? I probably could have.
He pulled it
harder,
almost out of a lift.
It's we would love to do a live podcast like that, and I think someone mentioned about having a five-a-side game just a second ago as well. I mean, that's entirely what we want to be doing. Yeah, it's just where the fuck was that?
And as soon as we can. Is
that what we want to do? Do we call it a live Rum Down?
Oh
where we just do a whatever shot time?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's shot time.
Yeah, we'll finish with the shots. Do this again.
Fuck it up.
Let me get a shot quick then. Go on if you're all happy.
About to drink.
I have to have one more for
Powerful.
best rum for beginners.
I did see someone. Yeah, what's the how to start a rum collection? You got to go with what you like.
Yeah,
and then you got to go just get experimental. And obviously, it depends on what sort of budget you've got with how to go. But just go with what you like.
but I think
unfortunately, when you do go with what you like, you drink it. We should have some Salford in there, but it's fucking empty.
Yeah.
I have to say though, I don't particularly like rum, but that's the nicest smelling and tasting that I've had as a non-rum drinker.
That Salford rum, I remember. Okay, we're getting proper connoisseur now. I remember when you got them all in the office and you went, "We'll have that," and I poured it out before putting the coke in and stuff, and just put it on the desk and left it in front of me. And you were like, "Are you gonna have that snoot?" I'm like, "No," but I went, "Probably could." It's not like the rum that Joe's just had.
Yeah, which was it's called like Captain Solitude or something, where it's just pretend Captain
Red Leg's all right. Red Leg, I reckon, if you're gonna Red Leg it's cheaper than Captain Morgan and is all right. Captain Morgan's your standard, does the job. Bacardi Gold as well, good, also very good.
I got this special one of Kraken, which is a fucking gorgeous bottle. Look at that.
Yeah, why does rum seem to go above and beyond with the bottles more than everything else?
Don't know. They don't do it in gin.
Yeah, fair enough.
But, I mean, that one and that one. Such good bottles.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's going without the one that was
ludicrous.
Good priest, someone's drinking. Good priest drinking port. Oh, that makes me shiver.
Oh, I like a port.
No.
Yeah, get rid of a drink because there was some good stuff in the army with port.
I got
it's a
told
traditional thing in it is to have port.
I got told in 15. Go on, have a go with that. It just tastes like Vimto. Oh no.
Captain Morgan's Dark. I bought a Captain Morgan's Black at the at duty free on the way out of Australia, because it was like 11 quid for a fucking fat bottle on it. And
Yeah.
I think we pretty much polished it in the.
We had some of that on the Tranmere. We had that on them on the Tranmere. We had shots of that on the Tranmere game.
Oh, we didn't have the black. No, it was the black one. The black one I've not had in England. We got it in Singapore, or we had it in Singapore.
Oh yes,
Sailor Jerry's good as well. Sailor Jerry.
Remember we were in the airport, weren't we? And we were trying to take loads of like cans of Red Bull and bottles of Coke and water through. The like you can't take drinks through. Like literally like down in water, down in Red Bulls, like 6 cans of Red Bull in the airport, and then Will just got through all the bottles. Well, we didn't know. Oh right, they knew. Why are you letting that? I thought that was an attack on me. No, fair enough. I don't understand.
How's your Red Bull going, Steve?
Yeah.
Trying to wean yourself off it, aren't you?
Yeah, it's not going well. We got Victoria says, if I lived in the great state of Texas, which firearm would I have for home defense? All of them. Yeah, probably a GP, which I think is an M240 in American language, which is a belt-fed fully automatic machine gun. Probably 2 of those posted on either side of the house in a nest with
not that he's thought about it.
With a good line of sight up to about 800 meters. You fucking cutting you in half with that. Don't worry about that. And then I think you probably need something smaller. Like handguns are all well and good, but not very accurate. You need something a little bit more meaty. So I'm going with a smaller carbine, like an M4 maybe, something along those lines with a rail on it.
Cool.
Okay, then.
I'm going to have MVG and you're going to fucking regret ever coming in my house.
I'd just fucking Kevin McAllister the fuck out of it. Paint cans swinging above the stairs. I'd have like checkers are what they're called, all over the floor. So if you're stepping through the window, feet gone, hot irons coming down from the ceiling, feathers, sticky
Tell you
stuff.
what, that'd be a good. If we went to America, that'd be a good episode, a good fixture list or something. Doing not Joe building the house, but going to like a shooting range or something.
What, me home alone in a house and then Steve having to try and come kill me? You saying that wouldn't be a good episode of the picture list?
That would be amazing.
Yeah, like grease on the floor with a nail in it on the stairs. It'd be sensational.
Right. You know, there's loads of shooting ranges in America where they do military sim ammunition. Military ammunition is like very, very small paintballs. You got to wear goggles, but effectively you use the same sort of weapons. I think you might even be able to use the exact same weapons that you would use and the same sort of magazines. And it's just modified ammunition that you fire. It still hurts like a motherfucker, but it's like tiny, tiny paintballs. Have I frozen? As you fucking kidding me? One sec.
Okay, was what I was about to say. So you do tiny paintballs, and then what they do is they get out loads of people.
They're all luminous pink and yellow and green as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
So bright,
and then you go out naked, and they shoot your body and put a bikini on you, and then you go to the beach covered in paint.
Right, okay, so
right, Steve?
And you glow in the dark as well. So
I mean, no, but yeah. No, what we're going to say is, I think what would be an amazing one is if we do some sort of thing where Joe has to defend a property, and I have to attack it. I think that would be fucking brilliant.
I would be the most scared that any human being has ever been. I get scared running up. Sometimes, do you know when you run up the stairs, and sometimes you have the feeling that someone's going to put their hand through the banister?
No.
I do that. And then I get scared running up the stairs and I go, yeah, when I'm running up the stairs. Let alone, I know that Stephen Howson, who's like army crawling with like loads of dust on his back, so he looks like a big bit of sandpaper crawling toward the house, and I know that he's going to come in. I'd be
Joe.
Oh my God.
On another note, people said there about like merging golf with it.
Yeah.
Could you like put like a full like bodysuit of like some kind of armor on, and me try and hit you from like different distances?
I'll let you hit a ball with a sand wedge, and I have to catch it from 30, 40 yards away.
What about if you stood 100 yards away and I had a 3-iron good hit as hard as I could at you?
Iron? What are you trying to do? Take my neck off?
Yes.
No,
this is the kind of thought.
I'm honestly gonna try so hard to be good at golf on Monday. Now I've been watching YouTube videos. I've been watching tips because I want to win.
Drunk.
No, I'm gonna. Here's the thing, Steve, and here's the thing that I wasn't going to tell you this because it's going to give away my game plan. But even if I tell you, I don't think you will be able to copy this. Only hit every shot at 60%. Hit every shot at 60%.
It's a good plan.
It's a good plan.
Steve's never going to do that ever. Steve's going to hit it as hard
Yeah.
as he possibly can every single time.
I'm going to see if it's possible to break a golf ball.
Yeah, Steve's going to be like that bloke in Glasgow who kicked that terrorist so hard in the bollocks that he tore a tendon in his ankle. Steve's frozen again, for God's sake.
For fuck's sake.
You can shoot a 50 cal sniper rifle here in my hometown of El Paso, Texas. What is this? An advert for the Texas Tourism Board?
Sounds fun, though.
Well,
Texas is a different place.
So, yeehaw.
We've frozen a lot tonight.
We have. It's fucking annoying, is what it is.
Yeah, we should call you
1 in the morning.
You've been frozen so much. We should call you Elsa and Olaf.
He deserved that. He so deserved that. Joe, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm sorry for the frozen.
People are going, is there no more quiz questions? Of course there's not any more quiz
It's
questions.
1 o'clock. Why are you still here?
I mean,
Why are you watching? I'm not even watching.
It's nearly 1 o'clock.
The
We've done
music
very
round,
well.
I don't think any of you want it. to be
Hang on.
honest.
Yeah, we'll save that till next week. Scully says, used to work at a nightclub and wore a belt with a massive fucking buckle. So if anyone attacked me, I'd take it off and have it. Don't need an M4. Got a very funny story about that, which did result in me getting arrested.
Are you allowed to tell it on the internet?
Oh, yeah, because I got no further action.
Oh, cool.
That's fine then.
But McCullough got knocked the fuck out with basically it kicked off after we filmed something with Arsenal Fan TV. Some guy followed us and was filming us, giving us loads of grief. And he said something to me, is like, he started going, I said, you've got a fucking big mouth. And he was like, come and close it. And I was in the mood and I was like, okay. So I walked over to him, but I'm not daft enough to realize that you can just bang people and get away with it. I know that there's cameras on me. So my plan is to get in your face and make you hit me. And then
you can hit him back.
Yeah. So that's what I did. Then McCullough put my plan up because McCullough just ran at him and just like banged into him. And in this moment of McCullough banging into him, everyone kind of separated a little bit. The guy took his belt off and I was like, didn't think it was that kind of party.
Wow.
But then he like Indiana Jones McCullough with his fucking belt. McCullough just hit the deck. Yeah, just went whoosh, and I was like, never seen that
kind
before.
of interesting.
That shit's wild.
That's quite, that's
honestly, I know we're meant to be on your side. That is cool as fuck that he knocked someone out with his belt.
That's clever as well.
This guy
you won't think of that, would you?
24 stone-ish, I'm reckoning, because I couldn't pick him up. And he was about 6'5", 6'6". He was like a fridge of a man.
I like how you've gone 24. Do you reckon you can pick someone up that's 23 stone-ish?
I know I can pick 20 stone up. So I know he was heavier than that. And he was a lot heavier than that. So I steamed in, I went to double leg him, and I went, huh! Nope. And as he's doing this, he's hitting me with the belt, and the belt broke, and it broke on my head. It dug into the back of my head and broke and fell on the floor. So I just picked one of his legs up and kicked his other leg out from underneath him, and then mounted him and introduced him to the old Spanish waiter, or the Spanish archer.
That's scary and terrifying, isn't it? And was Adam just flat out this whole time, or was he sort of coming
Adam
around?
got back up, and he may or may not have hit him with the microphone that we still use for full-time devils. He may or may not have a dent in the top of it still.
That's a fun story, that.
Allegedly. Can we?
It's not allegedly. It's fucking happened. And
all right.
It's public record. Steve's arrest is public record.
Yeah, I was on bail for 6 months for it. And here's the best bit. I got arrested on Fellaini's ticket. And you know that if you get arrested at football, it goes down and gets logged.
What?
Right.
I got my away ticket off Fellaini.
Oh, did you?
Fellaini had to go and have a conversation with Wayne Rooney, who was a club captain at the time, who then told him that you're not allowed away tickets because people who got your away tickets, I was getting arrested on them. So that wasn't a fun story.
That's a very good story, that. I've not heard that. Someone getting their belt off, that is mad, isn't it? You are?
I was on bail for 6 months, right? And I had to go every 6 fucking weeks to a Islington police station, so it's cost me hundreds on a train to go down for the detective, the cheeky bastard, to just not turn up. And they'd not turn up, and then they give me another date like 6 weeks later, and I have to come back 6 fucking months.
When was this? Like, it's got to be a few years ago.
2015.
Was it?
So I got arrested. Right, okay. The time I got arrested, basically, it got split up by the police lifting me off him. I was in full mount on him.
This same guy.
Yeah, I was in full mount on top of him when the police was sort of like lifted me off him, and then they were sort of like did like a really informal interview, and he was like, right, we're going to take a statement off you to Adam. We're going to take a statement off you to the guy, and there was like they were taking him round the corner, out of the way.
Yeah.
And then he was like, right, we need to take a statement off you. So I was like, okay. We got on the side of the couch. She's like, right, so you're under arrest. And I was like, I just started laughing. I was like, all right, okay, fair enough.
Makes sense, really, doesn't it?
But I was just like, how sneaky, because everyone was so chill and so cool. And like McCullough would give a statement and come back and then all the rest of it. And then just, it was like, she's only a tiny little woman. And she was just like, right, you're under arrest. And I was just like, okay. She's
Yeah.
like,
When someone comes across you and you're on top of someone punching you in the face, then you usually get arrested, don't you?
Yeah.
And then comes the phone call. Janine, I've been arrested. What?
Do you want to hear my fight story? This one's a good one, actually.
Go on.
Well, it's actually the devil is in the detail that the fight never actually happened. But what I did do once was I accidentally insulted a girl who was in the year above me at school, and then her boyfriend, who was really hard, said he was going to batter me. So I told my mum I was ill for a week and had a week off school because I was too scared to go in. Then came back and acted like nothing had happened and got away with it. So that's the closest I've got to that story. Just me being a bitch and being off school for a week because I was too scared. Had to be in bed pretending to be ill.
Notch says the story, the video exists of the guy giving McCullough shit for. He says the video exists of the guy spouting crap on YouTube that night. It wasn't that night. It was about 6 months prior. But if you search Adam Cunt McCullough on YouTube, the guy uploaded a video of him giving Adam shit. Now, as we walked over, we went and did the stuff with Arsenal Fan TV. You know, said hello to Robbie and all them guys and all that lot, and that was fine. Arsenal Fan TV is so weird, like where they film, it's like a proper pantomime crowd, and you can't hear it on the videos. But everything you say, there's a fucking boo or a cheer, and it's the maddest environment ever. There's a few times you'll see me in the video sort of look off because I don't like gobbing off. If someone's gonna have it, I'll have it all day long. But I don't like Joe. I think it's a very London thing. Joe, like the really gobbing off at level 10 straight away.
Yeah,
we walk over and a guy's literally filming us as we've walked over and like calling us a cunt and like fucking pricks and this and everyone. I was like, what's going on here? And Adam went, don't worry about it. I'll tell you in a bit. And obviously what he was talking about was this guy was the same guy that filmed him about 6 months ago, just shouting at him from like 10 feet away, just screaming at him.
So this was against Arsenal then?
Yeah, and when we lost 3-0 under Louis van Gaal.
Oh, yeah.
So
Is that when Sanchez done us, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Scored worldies that day.
So we do the video, but you can see me all the way through. Sorry, Chloe, fuck's sake. So all the way through the video, you can keep seeing me look off to the side because this guy, I was quoting someone, I don't count. I kept looking over because this guy was saying the sort of shit that you say to someone literally before you hit them. Like it was like, and I'm going like, what's this guy's problem almost? Then we finished and we walked off and we walked all the way around the front. And the guy had followed us. And that's when I just fucking see my ass and went over. Josh says, why did they arrest you then let you go? They didn't. They let me go about 8 o'clock the next morning. Which was a right laugh. They missed me train.
Big one.
It is a big one.
But there's none left now.
It's all right, we're done. Yeah, they didn't just let me go. I was on bail waiting for them to actually charge me, but they never charged me because I said it was self-defense.
I mean, the fact that he's been doing it for not 6 months, but he had previously sort of threatened and been aggressive.
Well, what I said to him was entirely true. I said, I didn't throw a single punch. I didn't. I hit him with an elbow. I said, I didn't start it. And what I did say was I was diffusing a situation by dragging him to the floor and holding him there, which is pretty accurate. It's not entirely accurate, but it's pretty accurate. And I didn't throw a punch. Just fucking double-legged him and elbowed him. Cool. Kind of true. Cheers.
Probably this could be this footage will be used in court one day, which is quite exciting, isn't it?
Later.
No, it's fine.
Doubt it. That's me.
Excellent. What's everyone doing tomorrow then?
I'm in work in the morning.
We're going to clean the studio, aren't we?
7:30.
Are you going to clean the studio?
Chloe, which social network do you use?
The bins smell like cider in the studio, Steve.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a bit of a
No.
clean tomorrow, aren't we? We are going
So,
to do a clean. If you would like to
it-
join us, Joe, that would be great.
It's all
Oh,
Joe's fault.
I'm
We're
busy.
doing a rejig
Busy.
to make it socially distanced.
I've
and
got a
safe.
lot on.
And we're putting my new bench in, hopefully.
Yeah, AJ's got it right. It sounds like I made a citizen's arrest. It's almost entirely what happened.
So have you got to do a Cameron corner for the diabetic kid so no one
Yes,
can
on
go
the
like
shower.
within? Right, okay, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Oh, that shower's-
We actually do need to get a bin man in of some sorts because the shower is literally full of cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Chloe, you can't just piss off. Where are you? I need to know which social network we can get you on. You need to tell me now. Because I would like to get your address off you. I think we need to send you a freebie. You just dunked in so many super chats every week. I think it's only fair. Ronan says working at 10 till 3.
Nice. That's a strange working schedule, that, isn't it?
Not on a Sunday.
Yeah, but where do you think that'd be? A supermarket, maybe?
Retail. Yeah.
Retail.
5-5 minimum.
5-5 is rough to say you're still up and
5-5
it's nearly
rough.
1 o'clock.
5-5's always rough.
I'm
Yeah.
starting.
Cook in the paddock pub. Well, everyone's actually not bad, you know.
Yeah, I think we've got a few in there. Joe, the
Who
only
do you reckon
problem
the
with
worst cook we've got in the offices?
Cam fans.
The
is
worst.
Cook, though, doesn't he? That burger
Cameron-
was bad.
Cameron is functional. Cameron can do what
Cameron-
he needs.
Yeah, yeah.
Pasta,
He
eggs,
always the shit out
chicken,
of it,
done.
doesn't he?
I wouldn't be too crazy about Kieran cooking me a meal.
No, I don't. I think Callum Skaman would definitely go for more the microwavable meals if he could.
Or it'd be a bolognese with Callum.
Yeah.
Skaman's also cooked some weird shit as well, doesn't he?
Actually,
Yeah.
tell you what,
He
I've
likes
never
a crab
seen you
cake.
cook anything, Steve.
I can cook. Tell him. Don't fucking squint your eyes at me.
Radio silence.
Like a
That's all we can hear.
motherfucker.
All the dishes that you used to cook, I've now perfected and cook better than you.
Can I cook?
Ooh,
Yes or no? Like a motherfucker.
You can
is what she's trying
fry.
to say.
You can fry.
You can fry. Watch him fry. Got
Yeah.
fried telly in the front room.
Like a
Right.
steak.
Fried welcome mat at the front door.
As if Chloe is pissed off and not even told us.
We're very much like fajitas, you know, that wok is
Oh,
always.
yeah, that's
on,
all right, though.
You know, if it has to go in the
Yeah.
oven, which is rubbish, the oven burns everything. You put a 10-minute pizza in there, it comes out black. So
Really?
always
those
rely
ovens
on the
like that.
hob.
Frying pizzas and shit.
Yeah.
I can cook.
Yeah, I think we'd be all right cooking, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Best
It would be
tapas
not-
dish.
Not bit eggs on the menu, no.
What's the best
No, there's no
tapas
eggs.
dish?
I don't get
best
how
tapas
you
dish
don't
I've ever
like
had.
Eggs.
Chloe.
Makes
Yeah,
no
where you let me know, Chloe, so I actually know it's you.
Those little chilies. What are those chilies called where they have like flaky
Socials,
salt on?
Don't you? You need to actually make the effort of looking through all the socials
Well,
and make sure.
If she
that
says to me,
Chloe's-
I'll hit you up on Instagram, then I know, okay, it's Instagram.
well, just check
Steve,
all
she has
four.
messaged you.
Where?
I will. Is that Chloe Jenkins? Is that right?
Yeah,
I will
But
let
she's
you
not
know,
said-
Steve, in private.
but she's not said which social media on private. That's what she's kind of saying.
Got my own
okay,
Friendster waiting for a DM.
Nobody uses.
MySpace.
Are you a fan of banoffee pie? I do like a banoffee pie. Shishito peppers is what I'm talking about, according to Kevin. Yeah, I like those shishito peppers. Put them on the griddle, bit of salt on them. They're lovely.
Garlic,
like a
what's-
prawn.
what's
Garlic prawn.
Garlic. What's it called?
I ever because it was stolen.
You're
Oh,
not
what's it
taking yourself
called?
in the best
Joe,
light
what-
here
Listen,
tonight.
What
I'm a
garlic-
fucking rogue. It's what happens.
What are garlic
Stealing.
prawns called on tapas?
Fighting.
No, it's encouraged.
Gambas al ahilo.
It is
Ahilo.
gambas.
Gambas.
Gambas pill. Gambas pill are the ones.
Fucking
Bit
like-
of garlic, bit of chili. See,
Have you been to there's a tapas place in
It says go
Shortland.
to my Gmail.
You have it.
see.
Do that?
Would you have thought Gmail? Because I wouldn't have thought Gmail.
Not at all.
Tiger prawn.
Who's been to Bar San Juan in Chorlton?
No.
Best
Chorlton?
tapas I've had in Manchester, yeah.
Someone said best is. I'm a fan of a meringue, a good meringue, a pavlova.
Really?
Yes, I'm a fan of
Pavlova?
meringue.
Pavlovian
yeah.
conditioning, that's what you've been subject to by the sound of things.
All right, I'm assuming that's you. Does your email end
Don't
in?
know. don't do that.
Gmail.com. Yes, it does.
Ending.com.
You're an ass.
Did you join the Patreon on the 18th of April? If yes,
I'm guessing
I think
that's
I've
a
got you.
yes.
Just
You
give the
can't
email
say one
and
out
home
with their
address out.
exact
So we're sure.
name, you fool.
Yep. Email, home address, and bank details.
Yeah.
And just the last three.
Why not? Go for the rest of it.
Oh, I'm gonna look at
Cheesecakes are good.
pictures of. I'm gonna look at pictures of tapas in bed tonight.
Joelle's not bad for a tapas is Latasca. Back in
It's
the day.
good. Trafford
I've
Centre.
been
Is
for
it?
About 5 years or so. It might be shit.
Oh,
AJ
I
says,
love
I'm going to try and
tapas.
send you a kind of Ghostbusters coat watching a few auctions. I'll drink it.
Do it.
Someone might have kept that for 30 years. I'll drink it. Rum bunker. Oh, bunker rum. Bunker rum's got
bunker.
Can we get Frozen again? I swear to God.
Speaking of bunkers, have you got a time for us to play golf yet?
I'm having a look. It's busy.
Oh, is it though? Yeah, but how many? Yeah, but how? Stephen Aston's verified on Twitter, mate. I don't even slip a bit of the.
Right, let me have a look at the start sheet. What time we think? What time works best?
Nick Faldo. I'm talking Colin Montgomery.
Yeah.
Do all of the other golfers know these names?
Yeah, of course they do.
Sergio Garcia.
So what time are you Because you have to do.
I've got to do the news in the morning, haven't I? So anytime after that.
And we have to. Well, then you have to do Howson's Brew at some point on the day as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we can do Howson's Brew live from the golf club.
Live smashed.
Yeah, me, you, and Howson at the 19th hole or the 10th hole in this case, with doing the brew from the golf club.
There's a gap actually. Hang on, let me see.
Come on, have you got a timetable up on the screen?
From sale.
I've got it on there.
For those who are wondering what we're talking about, we're doing the fixture list, which is a video on Stephen's channel if you haven't seen it, where me and Stephen look at fixtures of sports around the world. This week we're going to Alex's golf club to play golf for the first ever outdoor trip. We've been looking for something for ages, haven't we? There was stuff like baby wrestling and like custard hurling and all that stuff.
Baby.
No, it's just two babies. It's not an adult and a baby.
It's not a participation thing.
Yeah, it's one adult and 30 babies.
Wow, it's very busy. It's very busy for a Monday.
Why haven't you booked us in?
Yeah, why didn't you book us?
I'll book us right now. What time? We do 9.
How long does it take to do a hole? To do 9 holes?
Depends. If I'm with you two, could be 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easy.
Well, book us in for 1.
12. I can do 12:24.
Ross says it's going to be like watching a scene off League of Their Own. Correct.
How am I going to get from Manchester's bustling northern quarter to this golf club from between 11:30 and 12:30? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Or could you do the news? This is an off-air conversation in a lot of ways.
Yeah, but everyone's interested. There's 334 people that really want to know what's going on.
Yeah, they really want to know. Here's what's going to happen, right? We're going to rock up. I've not selected an outfit yet. You better believe it'll be an outfit.
By the way, there are dress code policies.
Can you tell us the dress code?
Don't tell him that.
If there's a dress
He'll go
code,
and buy
I will
something
wear a
new.
fucking dress.
Collared shirt.
Oh, look at that.
To be fair, yes, it does.
Shirt's getting its second outing. That shirt's not seen the light of day since the Christmas party.
Collared, and you have to tuck. Do you have to tuck it?
That's got a collar on it.
Golf. To be fair, golf shoes is probably so. You need to wear at least trainers that are
Is that
some
suede,
kind of
Joe?
grip.
It's some parts of it are suede, some parts of it are tweed, some parts of it are cotton, and some parts are felt.
Right. So if I do the news
Daniel Riley says we should play shotgun golf, invented by Hunter Thompson. That'd be Hunter S. Thompson. Thank you. Google it. I'm gonna Google it. Anyone off the top of their head want to?
If I do the news in the morning, you could get there for 11 o'clock, couldn't you?
Yes,
I think so.
That would
He's
work
meeting
better.
Patterson tomorrow.
Right. Well, he needs to get there for 11.
I can bring the camera equipment. He can just meet us there.
Yeah.
What clubs are we using, Alex?
I'll find that. Don't worry about that.
Have you got any silly clubs that make funny noises like farts and that?
No.
Well, what's the point then?
Well, that's what the editor's for. That's what the point is.
What are the rules on tracksuits?
You can't wear them on a golf course.
What if
Can I
it's
wear
like
jeans?
No.
So it's got to be slacks.
Very flat.
I'm out.
So it's got to be
He's not going on Monday.
Can I wear
Steve sounded
shorts?
like a detective.
You can wear shorts.
And
Right.
slacks is the name of one
Get
of the
away,
suspects.
get away with cargo shorts.
Okay,
it's
so
not
cargo
jeans.
shorts are in, and I've got to wear a collar,
So it's got to be slacks.
Yeah.
like a dog collar.
Yeah, Chloe's
Like a
got your
sexual thing?
Patreon.
Yeah. Get a gimp collar, mate.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
gimp collar. So I've got to wear a collar and cargo shorts.
Quick
Nipples in
question.
or out?
Yeah.
What are the rules on capes and sort of back flappery? Because I've got a shower curtain with lobsters on it that is currently in my wardrobe that I could use as a cape.
I
Yes
don't
or
know.
no? Yes or
Yeah,
no?
I reckon I'd go for it. Go for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'm so excited.
it's
I'm
either
so excited.
a sexual dog collar or a priest swan. Same thing.
Collar with collar. Just
You can wear
half
a
passing
collar.
it.
And I can wear cargo
Like
shorts
a polo shirt.
with
Yeah,
Timberland.
Steve, I know what you can wear because it might be a little bit cooler. Wear your Stretford Paddock Umbro zip up, like this kind of thing I've got.
Can I wear these? What are the rules on leopard print
What's the crack
shoes?
on moccasins? Or what about a desert boot?
To be honest, it's more about don't fall over. So
But
as
no
long as you
jeans.
can,
Jeans are a no-no.
jeans are a no-no.
What about
Okay.
jeggings?
If you've got a pair of jeggings that fit, Steve, go for it.
I've got jeggings.
I'm just asking. I want to know what the palette is.
I'm so excited.
I'm just trying to visualize it though. It's like you're trying to make yourself geeky as possible. So you've got the moccasins, you've got cargo shorts, and then you've got a zipper, a sports zipper. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
Cricket and golf have got a weird thing where you wear like posh shoes that have got studs.
I don't know. They're just trainers now.
Yeah. Oh, Joe's
Oh,
got
are
a good comment there. Where do we stand on Mankini?
It might be cold Monday. Like, if you fancy it, go for it. I don't. To be fair, I think that's just a thing you can't wear it out in public anywhere. To be honest.
What's the weather supposed to be like?
Breezy.
Raining, isn't it?
Breezy.
Sunday, Mondays is cloudy, 16 degrees.
I'm
Be
going to try
alright.
and find some fucking khakis.
You're allowed to wear cargo shorts. He just said.
Yes, AJ Montana, they are. They're a
People
leopard
that
print
know
fur
the
edition.
Clark Wallabies. What else do you need? Wear a cap. Wear a cap. You'd be sound like that.
Any sort of headwear's allowed, isn't it?
Like a visor.
Yeah.
What about a helmet?
You potentially probably
Or like
going to
a
need
sort of-
it.
We just don't want to break the rules, Alex. That's what we're asking.
Yeah.
So,
Or
if
like
it's a
that-
bit of lobster cape, we
To
want
be honest, look,
prove
golf
lobster cape.
has progressed in the past few years, so the rules are a bit more progressive.
Okay.
Usually, it's collared shirt
Ashless
or
chat.
with something like that.
Yeah, we're
Um,
the assless chaps.
probably
That's another
not.
place
No.
you can keep 2 or 3 balls in the crack.
All I'm thinking here is the times you're saying who's going out when you're arriving. I'm just going. They aren't. That's just not going to go down well.
Are they people who really like golf and take it seriously?
No, the people that have been there for donkey's years that are just going to go. This is just not right. The later in the day it goes, the better it is for that kind of thing.
10:30 over there.
10:30.
No, we'll be there for 11.
Quarter to 11.
Oh,
We'll be there for
no.
11. We'll have 6 pints in the clubhouse. And
We're
then
not
we'll hit
open.
We'll hit the tees.
11. The
Bring our
clubhouse
own
isn't
booze.
open.
Okay, bring our own. Bring our own booze.
Cans.
Cans.
Cans. Yeah, we've got a fridge for that. Don't worry about that.
And
11.
my own,
If you got there at 11, they'll be out the way. That's all I'm thinking, right? And after that, their sound.
is it like the
sound.
club president or something.
No, he's not there. And to be fair, they're not what I'm worried about. It's the old people. Big City fan out at 11:52, so you need to avoid him. He won't
What?
like you because I don't think he'll like you.
He's going to fucking fight me.
Potentially, yeah. Be good that.
Oh, I'm so excited. I haven't
Oh
played
my
golf
God.
in so long.
I haven't mentioned this to anyone at work yet. I'm probably going
Have you not?
Nope.
Oh, they're going to
Yeah.
love it.
To be honest, my boss won't give. They won't care. Kind of. You may have to pay a green fee, by the way.
What's
Green
that
fee.
then?
Sounds
Sign an in rate. 15 quid a head when I sign you.
Wait, we don't have to pay, do we?
You
We
may
know
need to
someone who
pay
works
one
there.
head.
well.
Yeah, we'll pay. Put it on work. Put it on work
you-
expenses.
To
Do we
be
even get
fair,
work expenses?
if you
Clearly
share the
fucking joking. There's only ever once that we've ever done that, and that was because I didn't have ID, and we
It's a
thought being
privilege.
verified might work. That's a true story.
no, I think we get away with it. I think we get away.
We'll
It's
pay. We'll
1:05, and
Can I
all
finish
we're
that
doing
story,
is
actually,
Go
because that
on.
was in Perth, right? And they was trying to stop us going into a club where there was only other 2 fucking people in the club.
Where was
They made it really hard work for us to get in, and then we got in and we're like, what the fucking...
yeah. That was
You
a
were
good
like,
night.
I'm a celebrity.
No, I was like, I don't carry ID because I'm 30 fucking 6.
Yeah.
That is
Like, well,
fair.
you need ID, mate. Everybody's got to have ID, 100% ID policy. And I was like, well, this is going to sound really bad, but I am verified on Twitter, and it does have a picture of my face. Does that work as
Give me
identification?
good.
And that befuddled him because he didn't know. He's like, I need a supervisor. I don't fucking know.
They let you in, no?
I got into a nightclub in America
Correct.
once.
Did I
with
get in? Yes, I fucking did.
I got into a nightclub once in America with a picture of my ID on my phone.
Yeah.
Because I just said to him, look, I said, mate, I've left my ID at home. But for some reason, yesterday, I took this picture of my driving license. He went, fucking that looks like a driving license, doesn't it? In you go. Just let me in. Honestly, because I did it. I said it, it just was never going to happen. This was never going to work. And this guy just went,
A
yeah.
picture of ID is one thing. A drawing of your ID would be impressive.
That might be something to try.
Here's my ID drawn on a napkin.
Yeah, why does it say that? Look, here's a visual representation of my identification. And I signed it, so we know it's real.
It's real. Yeah, I'm excited.
There's this shadow could well be box office. You could be right. And then Frowning Joker's saying, how unorganized is this outing? Exactly what you think it is, yeah. Literally, this is the planning for it right now. Drunken at fucking 1 a.m. on Saturday.
And you forget everything.
We won't be doing 9 holes. I can plan that.
Why?
Because what's going to happen is you're going to get there, we'll fuck about for a bit, and then realise it's going to take us 4.5 hours to do it, and then we'll play.
In between this.
I feel like Alex reminds me of him off Ricky Gervais.
Don't
Steve
say
Merchant.
The D-Wolf.
No, the other one, the bald
Carl
one.
Pilkington.
Yeah.
Pilkington.
Mr. Kate. Mr.
Carl
Dick.
Pilkington.
Voice. Just the tone
Carl
of voice.
Pilkington lived about 300 yards away from where my house is here.
Does he? Did he?
He did, yeah. He was.
Just the tone of voice.
He
When's
went.
the thing? As soon as we're allowed,
Yeah.
and we can afford it. Because
I'll have some
lockdown
funny clothes.
is going to dick a little bit, to be honest with you. And to be honest, if we don't get a deal ahead of next week, we might be in the shit.
By the way, Aaron Malloy's the Aaron Malloy, the professional footballer, is in. I don't know. I'm not going to put his comment
Hey
on.
up.
There he is. Oh, there you go. Done it.
One sec. I'm getting a drink.
Oh,
Aaron, how's the podcast going?
I think he's been doing all right, to be fair to him. He's done well so far, but hopefully he's training well. But Wine Dive's a great establishment that's no longer there. You'd have loved it, Steve.
Why would I love that? I don't like wine. That's some
30,
good.
$20 all you can drink mimosas from 10 in the morning.
Was it the voice pods?
Oh.
Steve, 5 hours of all you can drink for about $25. It was mimosas, so it was champagne and orange juice.
Oh,
And by at least 11:30 in the morning, people were dancing on the bar.
Ronan says Ireland is fully open start longer.
yeah, but fucking airports aren't. And I'm not swimming. You know I'm swimming.
Ferry across the Mersey.
Yeah, we're gonna take it seriously though, aren't we?
You don't
What?
like boats though, do you?
The golf.
Golf.
Message
Yeah.
Chloe. Cheers. No, I don't like boats. I want to kill myself every single day I was on fucking HMS Ocean. Every day.
HMS Ocean is not particularly
Oh, am I going to kill myself today?
genius naming sort of creativity, is it?
I come up with a solution. I was going to headbutt a tail rotor is what I was going to do. Messy though.
I think Joe would be phenomenal at lacrosse. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Instead of Idiot Abroad, can we have a Bell End Abroad with Joe and Alex exploring?
Absolutely.
I'd love that. Where would we go?
I want to do that anyway. I want to go and be a Bell End Abroad. I'm just not allowed.
Cyprus.
Would you start with Cyprus? No, I think us doing monuments would be good. Like
Yes,
the way that they
we do the alternative football bucket list, starting with Ibiza FC.
yes.
No, but I tell you what, doing me and Joe going around football stadiums, doing the tours of the football stadium.
Steve don't want to be left out though. Steve wants to go as well.
I'm the boss. I get to do the fun stuff. That's the rules.
Just doing the football stadium tour, that will be enough. And we just get to go to like Inter Milan and they tour around and you just kind of go, remember the 99 quarter final, lads, though? What happened there?
Oh, because I did that at City. I went to the City one and in a United shirt and I was asking them where to keep the European Cups. And I was live tweeting it. And then about halfway through, they came and asked me if I could stop tweeting it. Or they were going
That's funny.
I got it, Chloe. Thank you.
Joe would excel on a 2-week pottery course. Wholesome compliment. I've done a bit of pottery before. Like my mother does pottery, and I've had it. There's been a pottery wheel in the house before. Let's just put it that way.
Of course, there has.
Artsy, fartsy.
You just don't expect.
What? You never been in a house with a pottery wheel and a kiln before?
No.
Oh, interesting.
I've seen the Italian stuff where everyone punches each other. That's called Calcio Historica. And they used to let foreign people do it. Now it can only be people from the 4 cities which are represented in it. I really wanted to do it.
What, just punching people's faces? What about those slap competitions? Have you seen those?
Yeah, there's a guy that looks a bit like me. Actually, that's one of the really.
You got to have my neck's too thin and noodly for that. I'd look like a giraffe going in for a.
Yeah, you got to have the neck.
You know, when giraffes fight like that. I'd look like every time I got slapped, I'd look like a giraffe trying to headbutt someone. Just neck flying about all over the place. People keep calling me a Tory in the comments, but I can assure you I'm not. Never voted anything other than Labour in my life.
I don't have a good fucking laugh in them, to be fair. It's weird though. I've watched them and I've tried to figure out what the tactics are because it seems like there's like a line of fellas doing a bit of Muay Thai with each other, 4 or 5 guys just doing a bit of jiu-jitsu in a corner, and it's seemingly one guy running about with a ball. But I bet there's tactics to it.
What is it? What's the outcome? What's the ideal sort of winning scenario?
Don't die, I guess. Be awake at the end when you call it time.
Sounds absolutely terrifying.
Bare knuckle as well.
I don't like the sound of it. You see with people doing the slaps and people just knocked out and just fall on the floor all the time.
I really wanted for my stag do to do the running with the bulls in Pamplona because they're going to make it illegal soon, right? And I understand the cruelty to animals side of stuff, but I thought it's one of them life experiences that you go, do you know
he
what?
thinks he's 18 and can actually run again. He can't run for shit.
No.
It's true.
No, you're not doing it.
But I'm not doing all 800 meters, am I? Not bad. We're going to do the last 100.
You'd get gored to fuck.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do it. Everyone, and especially Ben, the absolute jam tart, was like, I'm not doing that.
Right. I wouldn't do it.
You get a horn in your buttock and then it's game.
Yeah.
A horn in your buttock.
No, not worth it.
Horn in your buttock. Yeah, but the thing is, the problem with the...
Oh, well bad, though.
Oh, Benji's had the shout. Paddock pub crawl in Newcastle. Absolutely.
That'd be good. The problem with a bullhorn, and this happened with one of the matadors I saw, quite rightly so as well. You don't just get a horn in your buttock, you get a fully ruptured and destroyed arsehole, which actually happened to one of the matadors. The horn went up his bum, and he just doesn't have an arsehole anymore. So what are you going to do about that if that happens to you?
Poop.
Your entire hoop just gets
just weeps whenever he wanted one.
Yeah, exactly. It's not good. Yeah. It's like a carrier bag blown in the wind down there.
What's Spanish? Oh, me ass.
Yeah. On that. What's Spanish for your camera's frozen again?
Kay's chat just put Ben is smart, be like Ben.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not doing that.
I don't know. I'd potentially give it a go, but I don't know. Just
listen, you dickhead. You're all dead one day. Might as well have a fucking laugh while you're here.
I think we've got a decent go at it yet, mate. Though we're only less than 30, us two. Don't want to die with a bull before 30.
No.
Yeah, but just think how funny your funeral will be.
Oh yeah, because that's all I think about. How fucking funny everyone's gonna have a good laugh at me. Bullhorn at the arse.
I'm dying in an interesting way, but I don't want it to be just yet. Like, I wouldn't mind it being something like meteor landing on my head or something. That'd be quite funny.
We were all on a golf course on Monday, and Joe got it right in the fod by a meteor.
Yeah. Honestly, that's actually pretty cool, isn't it? I'd take that. Yeah. But I don't want it to be, oh, yeah, so he was impregnated by a bull's horn to death. I don't really want that. I don't want that.
I just don't think you're living. There's also, in the same region, the tomato festival where basically people just fucking lob tomatoes at each other.
See, now that sounds
now I'm into that. I'd turn up like fucking Ben Stiller on dodgeball with like.
Yeah, you have to dress in the thing. For some reason, and this is with the bull run as well. You have to find white trousers. I don't know where you're finding them. The Primark do them. I don't know. It's a white t-shirt with a red neckerchief for some reason, and a rolled up newspaper. I don't know if that's the old white trousers.
Wear them on Monday. There you go.
Oh, I am.
There's your golf trousers.
So yeah, all of them mad little things, I'm up for. I want to do. I still want to do Running the Bulls. It's about 2 years away from being banned, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
To be honest, with all this COVID stuff, they're never going to do it again. They're probably thinking the Bulls are going to catch it.
That's the last thing we want.
Yeah. You don't need a bull with a cough.
Did you do parachuting with the arms?
Yeah.
See, that's on a lot of people's bucket list, isn't it?
Yeah, but do you know when you go over a hill in a car?
Yeah.
And you get that with your stomach?
Yeah.
You just don't come down. So you get that. And then for like 2.5 minutes, it just stays up here. It's a buzz, but it wears off.
Yeah, okay. I've heard from a lot of people that bungee jumps are scarier than skydiving.
I wouldn't be bungee jumps is no go. I do parachuting.
Sort of white knuckle thing was flying a fucking Chinook. I mean, I didn't fly it. Obviously, I'm a fucking idiot that sits in the back. I'm not clever enough for that. But the flying of the Chinook, which is like a double-decker bus sort of weight, at about 50 foot through the mountains and towns of Afghanistan, doing fucking this in it.
That's not fun,
That's
is
about
it?
as white knuckle as it gets. That feels like the best roller coaster you've ever seen, especially when they start banging chaff and flare out and the guy at the back starts letting rounds go and you're like, this is going to be a fun one.
People are shooting rockets at you and that.
Yeah, and then you land and it carries on, doesn't it? So.
Oh my God.
That's
terrible, isn't it?
It's all fun and games.
I'm not a great flyer in the best of time. Actually, I'm all right these days, but I couldn't be doing a swinging Chinook flying through mountains.
Yeah, where you're looking, because you sit along the side, facing the other side, and you're sort of strapped in, you got your weapon and that pointing down, and you're seeing like washing lines and sand just fucking fly by that window, and then the next minute you go like that, and then it's like blue.
Just the sky.
Lines, and the guy on the fucking end strapped in's going, ah! And you're like, okay. And then someone will be like, 2 minutes, and be like, okay, 2 minutes. Fuck.
420 skydives, is that right?
Jesus.
Mark Atherton.
Fair fucking play.
You've done 420.
I need to do that once.
Yeah, I've heard bungee is worse.
No, I'm not doing that.
I don't know why it would be worse, but
I just feel like there's the parachute bit is, I don't know, there's always a second go at that one, isn't there?
No.
Whereas, there's always two usually.
So you get a backup. But it's
I'm not doing Steve's fun ride fucking parachutes. I'm going to go to the places that have the two, aren't I?
Yeah, and do you know what I do as well? Here's a little tip for those who are scared.
You get Baby Bjorn by a bloke.
I don't. I quite like the sound of that. Not really. Only for safety reasons. I like to think that this guy doesn't want to die even less than I want to die. But I would take loads of the little cocktail umbrellas. Take like 70 of them and just pop them all out, and that can help you swing down if the parachutes don't work. So I've heard.
You just need surface area.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you need. A bin liner, something like that. A bit of lino. Oh.
Right, I think we've probably reached our peak there. Cheers for joining us, everybody.
It's only 20 past
Thank you
one.
all for the generosity with the super chats and shot requests.
Absolute legends.
Hope everyone's had a good weekend. Whatever you're doing tomorrow, whether you're in work at 5 a.m., which honestly that fucking blows. There's no two ways around that. Or if you've got a cheeky little 3-hour shift, job's a good one. Are you coming to the office tomorrow?
I'm busy. What time is it?
Crack of noon, I think.
Yeah, I'll come down for a bit.
I might be done by work by that point. I might swing by. Probably not.
We're just cleaning up and social distancing everywhere.
All right.
Cheers,
I won't be
everyone. Hope you all had a good night. See you in the next one. Laters.